Oh, fuck. Wrong screen.
Whoa!
Wrong screen. I'm sorry, wrong screen. Alright, friends.
What?
We visited the troll den for a second there. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Makes me want to troll Dan real bad.
I just really want to troll Dick real bad. I technically work for them. I can't say that.
I mean, if that's not a ringing endorsement of your employer, like, I don't know.
I want to troll Dick.
Employers love it when you say how much you want to fuck them.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah. You know what you can put on your resume to really make it stand out? Sexually objectify your prospective employers.
Who doesn't like reciprocation anyways, right? They're already doing it to us. We might as well.
Yeah, they're
If
already
they didn't want
fucking
it, why
us.
would they dress like our employers?
Oh.
The suits. My friends. What were you gonna say?
So dark.
No, it was dumb. Go. Take over.
I look like a
Being-
fucking... This is a lot of white that's happening right now. Hi. Welcome. So good to see you all. Welcome and thank you for giving us a whole heckin' hype train first thing in the stream. That's your sweets. That's a sweet. That's you. Welcome. We're gonna do the D&D. Friends, how are you doing?
super good.
Doing the din-din.
I'm good.
Yeah. I'm
Excited about the din-din.
stuffing my face with a steak off screen, hopefully. It's
No.
being seen. I'm doing it!
On screen or
Okay.
it didn't happen? Hey,
Where are you-
Mukbang. D&D mukbang.
why you do sweet things?
Valid.
First they're sweet, then they're sour.
There's only one sour here. That's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Is he a bad guy? I thought he was just a contact.
We
He's
don't
misunderstood.
know.
Giving plot points away.
He is the kind of guy who steals wedding rings, so he's not
From
great.
from an unconscious elderly man.
And who buys weapons from underage children.
And he also,
Probably.
I think he also buys people, doesn't he?
I
Wait,
he
think
also
so,
buys
yeah.
He
Okay,
buys
confirmed.
weapons from the children? The children are the real threat here. We got to deal with that.
The
my
children
God.
with Celine.
I agree. We think that needs to be fixed.
What do you say we jump right in and learn more about whatever the fuck that is?
Let me use my additional notes.
Oh, yes.
My child knows.
My friends, last we left off, the group split up at the docks to try to get some information about the Scarlet Wolves. Celine had clocked a stranger staring at Rocky and approached them, and they explained that for a moment they thought Rocky looked like someone they knew, but surely it couldn't have been the same person.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Rocky herself had vanished into the crowd, unable to verify if they did really know each other. Quinn had had a strange conversation about peaches and mangoes with a local vendor, while May found an old man sitting with a fishing rod on the docks, and they spoke about a ship called the Leviathan, which the old man had thought he'd seen assaulting the city. However, he swore that he saw the ship fly. Celine sought out an old connection from her days in the city, a tall red triton named Moradin. They exchanged some information, and he told her that he had heard of the man with the scar that she had done business with, and that he was called Sour by some. He had seen him enter a warehouse nearby, and he was also known to stop in the Bat and Beetle sometimes. The group eventually decided to investigate this warehouse, and when they did, found it filled with average-looking workers along with a few armed guards. The group attempted to sneak a paper out of the warehouse, using Quinn as a distraction, but they were caught and combat was briefly initiated. One warehouse guard got beaten within an inch of his life and terrified half to death before the group fled. And at this point, Demetrius, Celine, Quinn, and Cassia divert to the Bat and Beetle to scope it out and meet two bartenders. A mild-mannered minotaur named Tubok, and a human named Bruce. Fucking Bruce.
Fucking Bruce.
Fucking Bruce. Quinn drops the secret passcode that Celine was given by Sour. How's your sister doing? and Bruce tells them that they can come back later that night to meet with his sister. After 3 rounds of martinis, they finally rendezvous with May, Baldir, and Rocky, who've half assumed that their friends were killed in the scuffle, some more convinced than others. Rocky, again, no longer looks like herself when everyone wanders back in, prompting more questioning from Quinn and more denial from Rocky, who insists that her appearance hasn't changed and that she doesn't know what Quinn is talking about. From there, the group sets about preparing for the evening. They have many plans to keep and more plans to make before they walk into the den of the Scarlet Wolves.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun! Bah, bah. So, you all are in the Fireside Newt. If you could all remind me what you were doing to prepare for this evening meeting, that would be fantastic.
Naps.
Naps?
I think that Celine and Quinn were gonna go get drugs.
I remember something
yeah.
about poison.
Yes, we were
Yeah.
talking about if they were going to try to talk to them first, and if that didn't work, they were going to slip them some sedatives and kidnap them so we could interrogate them at length.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe, yeah.
A solid plan, I'm sure.
Okay. So I feel like I've been thinking about this for like a week. I think maybe the plan should be to just talk to this guy, see what he's offering, see where we end up, and maybe we've been made, maybe not, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think anything can go wrong from just talking to him and seeing what he's got to offer and kind of just going from there.
I feel like that's the first sensible thing that's been said in about a week.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we just talk with him. Yeah, from my understanding, there was something about a job on offer. So we'll see what this guy has to say, and I'll do my best to improvise. I'm pretty good at it, but I don't know. I'm not perfect, but I can hang.
Plus, if it's actually a job, maybe we might make a little money.
We could. I know that Baldir has a little bit of bad blood with this guy.
With that said, if I get my ring back, I will only leave broken bones.
See, that sounds reasonable to me.
That's pretty reasonable, I think. I think if somebody stole my wedding ring, I'd probably be about as angry.
I mean, I kind of want to break some of his bones for you. I don't know if I could, but it'd be a lot more
Maybe
fun to
we
watch
get
you do
this
it.
job under our belt and we find out this is going to be a long-term sort of ordeal. And if not, then we set about breaking bones. But until that can be determined, I recommend we take the aforementioned tactile approach and talk.
I
We-
agree. Cassia kind of pipes up. If we have a friendly way in, might as well use it for the time being.
Plus, we have reason to believe that this guy is related to Cassia's brother missing. And I don't think he's going to be very forthcoming with that information. And we could try to beat it out of him, but I think you attract more bees with honey rather than vinegar. Is that the word?
I think I've heard
Close.
about that.
Something like that. Do bees eat honey? They make honey.
Flies.
Both,
Flies.
I think.
Flies.
It's flies.
But I mean, why would they make it if they weren't going to eat it?
They do eat
No,
it, I think.
it's like a
We make lots of stuff
Right?
we don't
No,
need.
but it is a food.
Honey is bee poop.
Is it bee
Yeah.
poop or bee spit?
Oh, it's spit.
But they use it to create comb work that the baby bees feed on as they grow.
I liked it when they talked about bees for a long time.
First it's mangoes, now it's bees.
You know, Baldir, the thing is, they're right. Honey and all. How vindicated would you feel getting to subvert this possible major enemy, not only to find the information you need, but then get to give him a little taste of his own medicine in form of major betrayal, make him like us, and then break his bones.
I come from a generation when if you didn't like someone, you let them know to your face.
Fair.
But I'll let you do it your way. So as long as I get my ring, and then I go and see my tea, and she will be very pleased. But the delays at this point are necessary ones. Other than that, I will protect my friends.
Older, we also have to realize that while this ring has sentimental value to you, for this guy, it likely is just like a piece of gold or something. It's possible he doesn't have it.
Well, it is also true that they are, getting things from other planes.
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
It is probably part of that.
Some weird collection that he's got.
You will break that bridge when we cross it.
I mean, it's not right, but it is accurate.
That's a logic
Maybe
I can
burn
get
it.
behind.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you all would like to do to prepare for the evening's meeting, or would you like to move right to sundown?
I would like to get a little bit of work in tonight and try to perform a bit to make some money for the fireside newt.
Sure.
I-
Go ahead.
Quinn, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So I know that once before you could detect where DG was. Could you do that for an object as well?
I don't know. Just animals and plants.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty specific.
Okay. What is the chance that we could put DG in an object that we said is from another place and track it?
I would like to ask him before I do that to him this time. I was thinking on the fly the last time I did it. So I would like to just ask him before I kind of put him in a situation like that.
Yeah, of course. Well, I know there is magic that allows you to find an object. So if we could get our money together, maybe we could buy a scroll.
How much would you need for that?
I'm not sure. We could look around.
Let me see what I can do. I got a.
I mean, I am very poor. Maybe we should have taken money from Nikita after all.
I have some ways of making money. I can make some extra money tonight. I don't know how soon I'd be able to get it, but I can make as much money as I can make tonight, and we can go from there.
It is a thought.
Okay. Okay. Can I try and figure out how much it would cost to buy like a scroll or something?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking up.
Okay.
Let me look at this just a little bit more. Unless any of you know offhand if there is like a standard price, I'm just Googling it right now because I don't know that.
Or
off the top of my
scrolls
head.
for like spells.
Yes.
It's usually 50 gold, I think, per level, correct?
And it's a second level spell, so
That sounds about right. So it'd be 100 gold.
Roughly.
Oh.
I mean, if we pull
Uh-huh.
together, I've got.
I have like 8.
Valdir's gonna help Quinn with the performance check by giving advantage in a rendition of "No one fights like Valdir." Throws people right out of here, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Performance check
so-
with advantage in terms of that whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Did
So
you
I
scoff
I'm
whenever I said I had 8?
I'm actually pretty close to that. So here's what I'll do. I will see how much I can make tonight, And if I can make enough, I may be able to bankroll you on this.
Okay.
I
mean, it would
have
be
a
for
proposition.
the group.
I can get you the scroll. I can loan you the money. I would just want to get to read it. Like maybe have you explain how it works because I've never seen one of these done.
Okay. It is
Rocky
a
is
one-time
surprisingly rich.
thing. I mean, I could put it into my book maybe, but that would take a lot more money. So
How much money for putting it in your book?
It's like 25 GP to copy the scroll.
I think it is like 25 per spell level or
Yeah.
something.
So it'd be an additional 50.
Yeah, it would be like another 50.
I
mean,
say,
just in materials and experimentation.
I say to
I
May,
can swing that.
let me meet with my CFO, and we'll figure something out. And I put an arm around Rocky, and I step away from the group real quick.
Okay.
And I say to Rocky, I'm fucking loaded. I've got 200 gold.
I have and I pull out a bag and it's heaping. And I'm like, I'm not very good at this sometimes, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I think this is about 500.
Oh.
You're just pulling that out?
We're
It's in
we're
my
in a
inventory.
They've stepped away.
we're in a business meeting. We're like maybe 5 feet away. I say,
Also-
excuse me.
From across the room, Celine starts vibrating.
I look up at Quinn. Did I just get a promotion? What does CFO get? Yeah.
I don't know what CFO means. I've just heard it said before.
I believe it means Chief Financial Officer.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah. Hey, you're the one with the money.
Yeah.
You
All right.
forget sometimes that the crazy-haired one of us has like the most professional job.
It's like
Whatever
the
one
most
does.
businessy.
I mean, I get discounts a lot, so I save money. So
Right.
Yeah. If we want
I
to
think-
invest
I think
in
Celine-
things.
I think Celine gets similar discounts.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did she go to the School of Rose too?
She did not. I did though.
Oh.
I told you about that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Why you and I are, we got the funds,
There's the click. So listen, I
Hmm.
want to get this spell for May.
Okay.
I want her to put it in her book.
Same.
But
Same.
I don't want you to pay for everything. So I'm gonna give you 100 gold. And
Okay.
you guys handle it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that in an emergency, you can say no.
Sure.
I think that in an emergency, in the unlikely chance that I would ever come back home, I would have stored
Cash.
some cash in some places for myself if I came back. Would I remember where those places are?
Yes, let's handle this in DMs.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Hmm.
Oh.
Also,
Oh.
clarification: it is 50 gold per spell level.
So-
To copy.
I have a lot.
It's 25 if you're proficient in the school, I think.
Right.
Oh, it's
which
half cost if it just
I
works.
am not, because I'm a doo-doo dumb boy.
You've got the
You got
good
doo-doo mancy.
magic. It's
I got doo-doo mancy. Talk about mold earth, am I right?
Hey.
Yo.
Okay, then yeah, I'll cover the cost to put in the book, Rocky, and you guys go get the scroll.
Okay. That
And-
sounds good to me.
Cool. Sweet.
I just want to watch how it's done, like
You're like a magic person though, aren't you?
I mean, I light
I've
things
seen
on
you cast
fire.
spells.
Things happen. I don't really know anything about it though. It just kind of happens sometimes. And sometimes
fair.
it's fun, sometimes it's
Oh,
not so
you're-
fun.
You're a sorcerer.
I think so. I
Okay.
mean, that makes the most sense to me. I believe that's the case.
Yeah, you don't have a fancy book learning. I'm similar. I learned how to play a guitar real well, and now I can charm people. So that's
Yeah.
That's my magical journey.
Okay. Well, I mean, you certainly charm very well. I've seen the crowd react, man. You
Can I see that roll?
weave that magic. Yes, I can see.
That's my whole thing. My whole jam. My whole
I see what you do there. Jam.
Speaking of, I start playing.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Come on.
Everyone
and slam.
starts raving in the lobby.
Use
Mosh
it.
pit.
That's
Oh,
a nat 20,
shit.
baby.
Hey, okay,
shit.
okay.
Wow.
All right.
31,
I played
like,
free version.
fuck you.
Jesus Christ. That's god tier levels of ability that is meant to be reserved only for the gods.
And I sing a song about dicks.
Yes, you do.
Awesome.
It's a thinly veiled. It's one of those like thinly veiled bard songs. That's like those. If you read the lyrics, they look normal, but then like you think about like it's. You know what I mean? What am I thinking of?
When life gets hard, give them the stiff
Yeah,
upper
yeah.
lip.
It's like the very. It's full of double entendres.
There you go.
Everyone is singing along by the end. People needed a little bit of silliness and to laugh. You make 30 gold.
Ooh. Ooh. That's just enough for what I needed, May. Look at that. Crazy.
Celine will go and go get those things.
Perfect. You find
What?
the stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I come
Okay,
back.
so
You can add the amount.
Excellent.
how I'm supposed to remove now gold from because we have bought the scroll. Do you
I think
know?
you have to settle that still, but
Okay.
Sure, yeah. As long as you, you and May can.
I gave you the 100 gold.
You gave me 100, and then we're gonna go buy stuff. Okay. So I sidle up over to May. May, I have talked with our CEO, and as CFO, we have decided that this investment is valuable to the party as a whole. So we're going to make this happen. Let's go shopping.
Okay. I didn't expect that really. I mean, it is a lot of money.
You know, when you have friends, anything's possible. Power
What
of
I mean to
friendship.
say is, how exactly do you all have that much money?
Have you not heard our illustrious Quinn's talents and skills? He rakes it in, and there's a reason why he is CEO.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We just want to make sure that everyone is comfortable and has their needs met. I mean, you're taking your time to help us on this mission, and we know that you have obviously an investment in what happens and has been happening with, to Nikita, and we have definitely been pulling this into a few different directions. We just want to know that you to know that we appreciate your extra help.
Thank you.
So we're going shopping.
Yep. May turns stiffly and walks down the stairs.
Demetrius would actually like to join May and Rocky.
Yes.
Sure.
May is just kind of like shell shocked.
Yeah, the three of you embark. Through the course of the shopping trip, you acquire the scroll with no issue. There are a variety of scroll shops.
May is just like carrying it, still shell shocked.
While we're out and shopping and on our way back and all that, Demetrius would like to basically addressing both May and Rocky, kind of like shuffling behind a little bit, just like, so y'all can learn magics, right? You can do a whole bunch of different things with magic, right? Like you can, I don't know, you can learn and you can make things and get new ideas and fire spells off like that, right?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I never thought that I would be able to do the things that I do. But here I am. And I do like little sparkle fingers, and then I put it away again, remembering his burns, and I look concerned over at him.
Demetrius doesn't even seem to notice you do that, as
Okay.
he's looking more down at the ground as he kind of fidgets with his mechanical hand a little bit, where he says, do y'all think it's possible you could get like really powerful, like really, really big spells and do big things? Like, could you bring people back from the dead?
Maybe. I look over at May. Can we?
I mean, it is theoretically possible. I mean, Demetrius, something like that is not really in the realm of. I just don't want you.
No, I get it. No, it's I recognize this is a big long shot, I'm sure, but like, what about, could you make someone just not be hurt at all? Like they couldn't get hurt. Like you could run at them with the sword and slap them. It's like just getting hit with like a loaf of bread or something. Like could you make them invulnerable?
I think so. I mean,
there are
I did
things
this
like
once.
that.
Where's this coming from, friend? Is there someone that we need to help protect, or more importantly, in the old warrior ways, if you fall in battle, do you want us to take care of someone for you?
It's just an idea. It's just something I've been thrown around in the head. I got worries, like anyone else, and I just was curious what could be. I don't know magic. I don't know it. I thought, if y'all can make fire and fly around and do all these crazy things, I thought, well, hell, maybe you can bring someone back that's dead. It's just a thought. Just purely academic question, of course.
Well, that has me thinking, of course. Should we all make sure we write something down? Because it has become obvious that we are increasing our exposure to danger as a group and individually.
You mean like a will?
I would want to be able to bring something to someone who loves you. I know it's grim and dark. Sounds morbidly pessimistic, but take it from people like Demetrius and I. We've had to carry a few letters and flags into the wrong hands. Hands that did not deserve it.
Demetrius just seems to be frustrated now. Like, flustered. Not exactly looking at anyone, still just kind of like shuffling around a bit, fidgeting.
Demetrius, I want you to know, there are things that I want as well, and I have been working very hard to achieve that, in my own way, I guess, and it seems that we are going to be helping each other for a while now. So if it comes into my power, I will do what I can for you.
Oh, well, thank you, May. I appreciate it. And I mean, like, if there's something you need that I can do for you to help, get to your goals, so that we could, get you to this power. I mean, of course, if you want this power, I'm not trying to, force some unsung destiny on you or anything like that. You're your own woman. I ain't trying to pigeonhole you into anything, but like, I just was, if
Okay.
there's something we can do to expedite this process, I think, hey, why not?
Demetrius, you can help me.
What can I do right now? What do we got?
It will be not for some time, but maybe not so far away. I don't know, but I will definitely need your help. And I know that you have the ability to help me. So.
Well, I'll do what I can. I ain't much on the magic endowed there, but I got a good gun, and I may be missing an eye, but I'm a pretty good shot too. So I'll make sure they stay nice and clear from you. Don't you worry.
Yeah, that is what I'm counting on.
All right then. That's yeah. You got your scroll. All right. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Awesome. And Demetrius, if it makes you feel any better, I don't know what I can or can't do, but I'm always trying new things. So if something I try works, I'll let you know. Like the other day, that whole protection thing you were talking about, I fell off a roof and panicked and cast some sort of thing. I did this and Rocky cast shield on self.
Sure.
And it hurt when I fell, but I didn't die. And that was really exciting because it was like 3 flights.
Oh my gosh. Demetrius just kind of steps a little bit back and looks you up and down. It's like, so you got this power like May. You just can't control it yet.
I am learning as we go, so
May's kind of like
something new.
Well, hells, we can all teach each other. You two can get together and have your little school time and teach each other, and I'll be around, make sure they ain't no one's gonna get in your hair or mess with you. There you go. We'll get this all sorted out. We'll get y'all be the most powerful wizards and whatever you are. I don't know, but whatever you are, we'll make you the most powerful.
I like the sound of this. And I look over at May. By the way, he just said that something about you teaching me, and I look over at May like, yes, this should be great. This will be great.
Yep. May just holds up the scroll.
All right, let me update my inventory to remove the money. Which, just to triple check, it should be a 200 total, right? Is what we counted. It was 100 for the slot thing, and then an extra 50 per spell level, and it's a level 2, so 200.
Right, yeah, so the other stuff is inks and paper and things like that, so
200.
Okay. Removed from inventory.
Yeah, you all arrive back at the Fireside Newt. We can go ahead and fast forward to the evening unless there's anything you'd all like to do.
Yeah, May is going to spend 2 hours poring over this scroll, and I mean, if Rocky wants
hovering.
to be, yeah,
trying not to helicopter, but Rocky's definitely been
she unfurls it with great reverence and sort of shaking whenever she, she just has a nervous energy. But she'll show Rocky, she'll unlatch her spellbook and open it up, and the first quarter of her spellbook is just covered in a runic lexicon, just grids and grids and grids of different runes and fucking designs and shit like that. And May will just be so each person has their own idiosyncrasies when it comes to magic.
I'm literally taking notes.
Reflected in how they prepare a scroll or a book. So part of the process is just trying to reverse engineer the other person's thought process, and then sort of recapitulate it into your own sort of language, I guess, your own understanding. And then we'll spend 2 hours experimenting and copying. Locate object.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and
One more goddamn fucking spell to choose from, which I'm very excited and thankful about.
Choices.
We're level 5 now, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Why choose from spells when you can shoot twice?
I cast gun times
Again.
2. Yeah, so the sun falls on Ralbach. The torches and lights outside flicker to life. The traffic slows down slightly. It is a weekday. And you all are free to begin to make your way to the Bat and Beetle if you would like to do that at this time, this evening.
How far is the Bat and Beetle from us? We're
It's-
supposed to let them go. Do we want to be close, like around the corner on another block? Or
We're going in waves, right? So we're going in like shifts. So like I don't know who's going in with me to converse. May?
I think May, and we're gonna leave Fable with someone else in the group to be able to like alert if anything goes wrong. They need to fucking bust in.
we should probably leave him with Baldir.
Yeah,
Have
that's what I was thinking
Baldir
as well.
hang out on a corner nearby.
Are you sure?
I mean,
I kind of like the idea of Baldir being reinforcements, but I don't think I think we can get away with having a couple people in the bar itself too. So if the
I can
rest
blend in with the crowd.
Observe.
I guess I'll stay out with Baldir, what with Iris making some people a little bit uncomfortable.
if Celine and Rocky want to head in, just kind of lay low, and if anything goes wrong, maybe just give us a hand while we wait for the cavalry to arrive.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Cassie at this
you
point
coming
has
with?
met back up
Nope.
with everyone. Oh, sorry. Yeah, perfect.
I was literally going to be like over to Cassie, like.
I'll hang out in the bar. We were in there last time. I feel like it's probably no big deal. I want to be close at hand if something goes awry.
Baldir, can you describe your ring to me? Is there any unique quality?
It is one of a kind. It has a bear on one side of the bevel and a dragon on the other side, holding a very beautiful series of stones, numbering 4 in a slight crescent pattern, representing my 4 children.
Okay, that is very unique.
It's not much, but it is everything to me, because it reminds me where I need to be.
We'll get it back.
We will find it.
Thank you.
So we'll head in, and then if you guys want to kind of like stagger in behind us, maybe give us like 10 minutes to settle in.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you think it's important that you know Celine's often invisible, and I blend a lot and often go unrecognized.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to know who we are when we come in and blend in, or just you'll assume that we've made it in?
Yeah, we'll just assume that you guys made it in. We don't want to we don't want to give that we know you guys at all or anything like that. We want to give that there's any connection. If you guys, if we will say, if there's an issue, we'll say a code word. We'll say mangoes. If you hear someone yell something about mangoes or start talking about mangoes, that means we're in trouble and we need help.
Are there any trees in the city at all?
Certainly, yeah. There's a couple like kind of park designated areas. And there are trees that line some of the streets, particularly in the upper district, not so much by the warehouses and like the outer ring of the city where the bat and beetle is.
Okay.
Or
As
wherever
part
I
of
said it was. I forgot.
Good. As part of our experimentation, May would have went and just collected a couple of like forked twigs from the trees,
Cool. Easy.
explaining to Rocky that that is a material component necessary for the manifestation of the magic.
Crazy. I just make things happen. I've never seen it done with add-ins, like a recipe for baking.
Well, some of us need them.
Yeah, your spells are much cooler than mine, so maybe I should try using them sometime.
I mean, if you don't need them, it can be kind of a pain to find.
I could see that.
You're seeing it right now.
Yes, I am. It was like, what, 20 minutes for us to walk over to that tree?
Yep.
As we're walking in, I'm gonna kind of sidle up a little closer to May and just kind of quietly talk to her as we're walking in, and just say, "Are you good? Are you gonna be all right? Are we good for this?"
I mean, hopefully it won't be too loud in there. But I heard you say it was kind of dead, so.
It was dead when we went in. I don't think they get very busy. I don't think they get very busy, so I should be okay. If you want me to, I can cast heroism on you and maybe just give you a little bit of a boost.
I think it is best to just conserve our.
It's not much. It doesn't take much for me to do that. If you need it, let me know.
I'll be okay. It is not people that scare me so much.
I get it. I know. I just I don't know. If you need
No,
a little, don't be afraid to ask.
I appreciate it. In line with that, have you thought about what we're going to, lead with?
Well, my name is Ordo.
Okay.
Do you have a name you want to use? I was just going from the hip, and I said Ordo. I don't know if it was a good call or not.
Yeah, sure. I will be Ada.
Ada. Okay. Ordo and Ada. Great. Ordo, Ada. Ordo. Okay. Yeah. I think we just kind of see what he has to say. We were told to. To my understanding, Celine was told to say this when she wanted to make the big bucks. So I think we just kind of say, hey, we're interested in, taking it to the next level. We've heard about your guys' organization. We're interested in joining, and we're capable individuals.
So how will we explain that we knew the code word? Should we mention Celine? I mean,
I guess we could. Well,
if it's necessary.
Celine will come up and be like, should I go with you guys? Because he already knows me?
It might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I feel like...
3 in, 3 out.
Yeah. I feel like me introducing friendly face.
Sure.
Make sure that tensions are...
You don't have bad blood with this guy at all?
Do I have bad blood with this guy?
Not that you know of.
No.
You're asking us.
I'm asking God.
God thunders down upon you all.
I'll resound.
Monty Python shit.
A resounding.
Okay. Who is
yeah, that's
entering the
fair.
tavern?
So I think it's gonna be Quinn, Celine, and May. Excuse me, Ordo, Celine, and Ada.
Of course.
Correct.
We're using code names.
Okay. Was I able to procure drugs?
Did you do that during the day?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You,
Excellent.
You gave Moradin a visit.
Morden has drugs.
And
Yeah.
if just so I understand correctly too, Cassia is going into the bar, but they are not going up with them. They're hanging out, correct? Or did I misunderstand?
Yes. Cassia told you basically she is just gonna go in and be in the bar.
Cassia and Rocky will be doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Celine, what kind of drugs did you want?
Yes.
Not
True
certainly
D&D.
not lethal.
Not lethal.
Not lethal drugs.
A sleep drug.
Yes.
Okay.
Or drugs to get him low enough so that sleep is will work.
Okay.
Because god damn it,
Googling
I want sleep to work.
to make sure that this is a thing.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Make sure to type in 5e
Yeah.
always, because the FBI was going to ask some questions.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. You find Okay. Yes. You find torpor poison.
Okay,
It's gonna cost the amount that you found earlier.
that's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool. So the first people that walk in are Ordo, Celine, and Ada.
Celine will have her hood up, but no disguised self.
Okay. Yeah, so the three of you enter, the rest hanging back for the moment, soon to join. May, having not been here before, the bar is relatively quiet. It is sparsely populated. There is currently a musician sitting up in a single chair. He's kind of bored looking, and he's just plucking the occasional note. And the same two bartenders, Tubok and Bruce, are behind, kind of working equally lazily. And as you enter, they both look up, and Tubok has like a look of warmth in his eyes that quickly dissipates, and he gets back to doing his stuff. And Bruce kind of like holds your gaze and beckons you over.
I walk over and sit in front of Bruce. I hope you don't mind. I brought a couple of my my friends along.
Yeah. Are they in your company?
They are in my company. Yeah.
Y'all got a name?
Not at the moment. No, we're kind of freelance.
That'll be good. My sister will like to hear that.
We're trying to see what the best offer is going to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. Totally. You want to go now, or do you want to drink first?
Is she waiting for us?
Yes. She's ready. Whenever you are.
Well, I'm ready. I've been drinking all night.
Sure. Well, come on back. And he kind of opens the bar for you. A couple patrons kind of like their heads kind of raise as you go back, and then they return to their drinks.
Just kind of tip my hat as I step through.
You are led through a dark, windowless kind of hallway. I'm double checking. I don't think I have a particular image for this, but I'm just making sure.
Why the fuck do you not have a picture of a hallway for us?
Shut the fuck up.
0 out of 10. Worst campaign ever.
Terrible DM. Never
My
prepared.
version.
It is a windowless kind of hallway. There's a couple different like doors, and he leads you to one. All of them are closed. He leaves you to 1 and knocks twice, and then a third time, and waits for a beat, and then opens the door. And you see, sitting behind a desk, you just find her.
A nightmare man made by AI. Oh, never mind.
Not
a nightmare.
Whoa.
There is a half-elven woman that's sitting behind the desk. She has kind of like, I wish it was more defined in this AI-generated image, but she has a skunk stripe kind of going through her hair. The rest of it's dark. She's kind of like writing over some paperwork. Her office also is windowless, and it's very like stark, bare bones, like Spartan furniture. Just kind of a candle lighting the desk, a couple chairs. Come in. Thank you, Bruce. No problem. And he kind of gives the three of you like a short nod before going back down the hallway into the bar. Please have a seat.
I flop down in a chair. These are my compatriots. My name is Ordo. This is Ada, and this is...
I'll take my hood down.
Sure.
Who recognizes me?
Let's see. Oh, I should have known. She kind of stands and reaches out to shake each of your hands. My name is Pacha.
Hacha.
The Harpoon. Good to see you. Somehow I'm not surprised. This all makes a little bit more sense now.
I figured you guys would be a little rattled by some stranger coming in and, dropping all of your cues.
No, I mean, if Sour fast-tracked you to me, then I know that it's serious. So, but please, yeah, she kind of like sits back down, kind of blinking for a second as if she's not even sure how to proceed. Oh yeah. Well, first off, before we begin speaking, I'm going to, of course, need some assurances. That'll be one name of someone important to you, the city that they live in, and their occupation, please. And she kind of just nonchalantly has a pen and paper at the ready.
You better put Baldir as his person.
Who's your emergency contact?
Emergency contact. I'm going to put
Extortion. That's what it is.
Quinn's going to say the name of Chris doesn't remember it, but the name of oh no.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Everyone relax.
No, you're good. As you're looking
I'm so
for that
tense.
note. And of course, as I'm sure you'd assume, we will be investigating these people to ensure, the validity of this assurance, just to make sure that everything's squared away.
I remember the drill.
Minda's. I'm gonna give Minda's husband's name.
Okay.
Sure. That guy.
Yeah, she takes the name.
Well, I forget what his name was. I didn't write it
Oh,
down.
yeah, Rob Lawson. I should have told
Rob
you.
Lawson.
Yeah,
Rob Lawson.
Rob Lawson.
sure. And this person will be able to verify his importance to you, correct?
Certainly, yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. Roll a deception check.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Damn.
I can't roll lower than a 10.
Nice.
She's
Eloquent
good.
spark, man. It's so good.
All right. Okay, and next? And she kind of just looks expectantly.
May just kind of looks at Celine.
They have my information already. I've done this before.
Oh, great.
She kind of like flips through some of her pages. No, we have not worked with you in such a capacity before. I know that you've had a dealing with Sour, but in order to sort of escalate, we will need this assurance. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, of course. Fuck, I wish I had someone.
You could give Demetrius.
You could.
You know Demetrius would want you to do that too.
Yeah, okay, I'll give Demetrius.
Quinn says that. Quinn is like at the table saying that. You can give Demetrius.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Demetrius Langston. What did you say his occupation was?
Gunnery sergeant. I remembered. Do you? Yeah.
Fucking Tori with the remember all.
I
All
got
right.
it.
Very
And my brain was
nice.
just like, here is the answer.
Her eyebrows kind of like go up a little bit, and she flips back through some of her papers. All right, sure. Sit down.
Rocky would also want May to use her because she doesn't think that she could get in trouble anyways, or anybody could, like,
We'll see.
who's
About
she?
that.
Nobody. We'll see.
What was that? What was that? What was she flipping back to?
If you want to try to glance, make a perception check.
Okay.
As she flips back through a couple of the papers, there is a flash of the word Langston.
God damn.
Don't shake your head.
Fuck, I wish I was in there. God damn it.
And then she looks to Ada. And you.
Sure. Someone important to me. Gosh, I'm such a horrible person.
What I learned in boating school is...
Okay. Should they be prominent or, not?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just someone that's important to you, their occupation, and where they reside.
Okay. Alasdair Shaw. He is a very important magician in Nero.
Sure. Okay. And we'll be able to verify this person's importance to you, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. Make a deception check.
I was gonna say, didn't we kill that guy?
No, you did not.
He wasn't the one. Oh no, I'm thinking Brent.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, there's not really like a deception in that.
He
I
is not a magician in Nero, and May knows this.
What?
Is he a magician in Nero? Alasdair Shaw? Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm so sorry.
You're thinking of the wrong damn
That's on
person.
me. That's on me. Okay. Yeah, okay. If you're not outright trying to lie, she goes ahead and writes it down. Sit. Okay. So, these people will be, as I'm sure you know, lightly investigated just to verify that everything is in accordance. We appreciate forthrightness, as I'm sure you know.
Right.
But, I understand that you're looking to do some work.
Well, yeah. Come to the new city and try to get our hands. What do they say? Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
I have heard that one. We will have our pretty standard integration just to make sure that you're a good fit for us and that we're a good fit for you. We will ask for you to do a series of jobs for us, and we will make our decision based on the effectiveness of how these jobs are accomplished. And in return, after each job that is accomplished for us,
These are paid situations, right?
of course, yeah,
Okay.
you will be
Just
compensated, and this was my idea. You will have one question that we'll be welcome to answer for you. Because, of course, forthrightness must be mutual and is appreciated. So, the very first job that we would like you to do, there is a business owner nearby in town.
Oh no.
His name is Simeon Barry.
Okay. Thank God. I thought they were gonna say the right.
Simeon Barry.
Simeon Barry. He inherited his business through his father, who so tragically passed. And he has decided not to participate in the mandatory insurance program that we have going in his area. So...
He should know as to his own benefit.
What do you mean?
The mandatory insurance program, it's for his own benefit. I don't know why he would... Right.
Exactly. But unfortunately, we have not been able to reach this kind gentleman. But we have not really dealt with him, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So that's what we would like you to do, because we don't want his neighbors getting ideas. So
right.
We would like you to show him the benefits of participating, and we would like it to be as public as possible, so that all of his neighbors, you understand. And really, the methods are limited only by your imagination.
I understand.
We just want it to be public, and we will make sure that no guards are around to harass you, because this is, official business.
It's official. Do I know this person? Like, have I seen this person in the city at all? Are they...
Go ahead and make a... I guess like a... what would this be? Maybe a perception check.
Perception or like a history? Or
perception
like
or history, whichever you'd like.
Well, perception is definitely better. Hey.
Ooh, have you? I'm trying to think about this person's life.
If it helps, like with my mom, I've kind of been in a bit of high society.
Right.
I don't know if that'll help.
You have not seen her at any events like that.
Okay.
Nor did you really see her with your father.
Yeah.
She's not very familiar to you. But there was a moment when she kind of like laughed at your joke. Her face, when it had that like spark of warmth in it, rather than like the cold retail facade. You might have seen her before. Maybe at a show, maybe in the street, but you remember, maybe if you have seen this person, maybe it's just your imagination, but you think you might have seen this person at a happier point in their life.
She's just vaguely familiar.
Vaguely, very vaguely.
Okay. Well, this all sounds great to me. Yeah, I'm eager to get started, eager to show you guys what we got, and hoping to be a part of the team soon.
Wonderful. I'm happy to hear it. And do think about your question. I think that's the best part of the deal.
That is a lot of fun. I'm gonna talk it over with my crew here, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. I kind of wanna. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit. I've got ulterior motives with my question, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of. I don't know. I want to pry into kind of what makes this operation tick, and I kind of want to get an idea of who I'm going to be working for.
Who's around us right now other than this woman?
The room is empty, aside from you four.
Okay, I'll go up to the lady and be like,
She is seated at his desk.
I have a question. Where's the big man tonight? Where's Sour?
Sour?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't work here.
Okay, that's fair. What? he was the one that gave me this information that we came across
Mm-hmm.
about this organization originally. So I'm just wondering.
Certainly. As
Yeah.
I understand it, and she kind of like furrows her brow a little bit and looks down. He puts you on a track to be vetted by me. That
Gotcha.
often leads to working more closely with Sour if expectations are exceeded.
Okay.
Would you like
That's-
some water, Ada?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
If you need any ideas, we're always free to talk and help for how to handle Simeon. In the meantime, just so I have it for my records, who is officially working with you? I will just need their names.
Well, it's gonna be this is my crew right here. Okay, you need names. Let me. Some of my guys aren't as. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't have the same kind of drive that my friends here do. We're kind of like the upper.
We're the big three.
Yeah. I'm gonna see who makes it past my cuts, and the three of us will do this job, and then I can give you the rest of my crew for the next job we do, if that works for you.
Well, anyone that's working with you will be working for us.
Right.
We will need similar assurances from anyone in your company that will be
Of
doing
course.
these jobs because of their sensitive nature.
Of course. I have an idea of who's probably going to be in, but I'm gonna give a few people their last shot before I commit them to something like this.
The Scarlet Wolves are a family, after all, and between us, there are a few secrets, but those on the outside must firmly remain on the outside. If you will be doing regular business or remaining in a company with people that will not be joining the fold, that will be problematic.
I understand completely. Listen, this job, that's the three of us. We'll handle it.
And these other members of your troop will not be seen with you in public, yes?
Not for the remainder that we're working on this job, yes.
You understand they will not be able to be brought in at a later time. This needs to be forthright.
I understand.
Anyone that's on the outside now must stay on the outside.
Fuck it. New beginnings. They're all on the outside.
All right. So just their names, please.
You want their names? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna give the party's names. I'll say Baldir, Demetrius, Rocky. That should cover it.
Demetrius.
Yeah, that's her +1, I guess. They've been hanging out for a while.
This would have been a conflict of interest, but so long as he is not on the inside.
Firmly outside.
Yes.
And you understand that, to put it bluntly, we cannot have you associating professionally with people who might Arouse your empathy.
Mm-hmm. Arouse my empathy.
Mm-hmm.
I
We can't have you will not be able in this industry, and for a moment there is like a level of sincerity in her eyes that has not been there. It's been very cold. You cannot be close to anyone.
Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah, totally.
We will be watching.
Okay.
Are they here tonight?
My group?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of them. I got 2 of them in the bar right now, and then 2 of them waiting outside. But I'm just gonna walk past them and pretend I don't know them.
Do they know why you're here?
They know I'm meeting with somebody.
All right. You're free to go and come back anytime. Do you have any
Okay.
other questions for me?
No, I think that'll about do it.
Okay. We'll be watching.
I put a hand out towards her.
She reaches and shakes it. Her hand is freezing.
All right, guys, let's get a move on. And yeah, we'll start walking out.
All right. In the meantime, cutting back over, Rocky and Cassia, while this has been happening, the 2 of you enter the bar. You see the same scene that the other 3 did as they walked in. Is there anything that you, Rocky, would like to do?
I look like Cassia, by the way. Not the same. We look like sisters, not twins.
Okay.
Our clothing, apparel, everything is similar. I'm like slightly opposite muted colors to her muted whatever. Like we
She's wearing
just
black,
look like we
mostly.
She's wearing black and I'm wearing shades of gray. Similar clothing layers, everything. So I just look like her sister who dresses like her.
Wonderful, yeah. While in the bar, you 2 she steers you towards like a quieter table. That's a neat trick. This whole thing.
I mean, you can just say it. I'm pretty. I'm okay with that.
Well, I mean, of course, but the change.
Should we get some drinks? Do you think it would make it more believable if we had drinks? We're at a bar.
Yeah, let's do that. She kind of stands up and goes. Is there anything that you would like to do in the 10 minutes that you have before the others walk in?
No, we have drinks now, and we're just kind of hanging out and enjoying. Maybe they have music. Do they have music playing or anything?
Yeah, it's a very like bored-looking person with like a guitar, and he's just kind of plucking notes, and it sounds fine, but it's like not spirited.
Bland.
Yeah.
Very bland. I lean over to Cassandra. Cassandra?
Cassia.
Cassia. Oh, I lean over to Cassia. You know, he probably heard how good their previous player was earlier, because Quinn was playing, right, yesterday? Was it?
He didn't this morning. He didn't play. He just talked about it. Maybe he still will. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Nope, they're all right.
You think? Yeah. It makes me a little nervous. They went into a different room, but I think that's to be expected.
Yeah. We also should probably listen in ears.
Yeah. I haven't. No one's saying anything interesting. That's pretty boring in here. Somebody should make it interesting.
Do you have anything in mind?
You don't play any instruments, do you?
Not well.
If he was playing faster, we could dance.
That's true. I think we'd be the only ones, though.
Not if we danced well enough.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather not call attention to ourselves.
I think that we don't have to be too nervous, though, because if you recall, we have the the friend who can be here in a moment if we need them to be, with a direct line to the important party.
That's true. That's true.
We haven't seen them come barging in yet. We're good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Rocky gets a little nervous about how nervous Cassie is.
Yeah.
Why is she so nervous? And I'm tapping my finger now on my drink.
She kind of leans in to whisper in your ear, I'm a Marine in a den of criminals.
Well, I don't think they'd expect you to be dancing, so maybe we should dance. Might give you better cover.
I guess make a persuasion check. This is a high DC. She's not into it.
Yeah.
Oof.
High roll.
Yeah, you sure did. She kind of starts doing this in her chair a little bit to the music.
Yeah.
I'm not really about this drawing attention to ourselves thing.
I use my message cantrip to message the person who's playing music and be like, I bet you'd get better tips if you played something lively people could dance to.
His eyes kind of there's a light shining in his face, so he's having a hard time seeing.
Yeah.
The message that you get back is a very slurred, what the fuck? Fuck is Maggie, what the fuck? What the fuck
I
is
think I only
that?
get the one
And then
message.
it cuts out.
I only get the one message too.
Yeah.
And I just kind of into my beer well, that sucks. And I just take a big swing.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Was there...
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Baldir and Demetrius, you two are welcome to enter unless there's anything
And
you want to do
Fable.
outside. And Fable.
So you do the bunny rabbit chases for the what? I've never seen someone tie shoes like that.
Yes, I didn't think it was this difficult. I'm happy to show you again.
It's not that you've just spent, 6 decades trying one way, and someone shows you another way. It's like,
Oh yeah, I don't even
talk,
think about
fingers
it
don't
anymore.
listen.
It's like you do something so long you don't even really think about it. On the ship, on the Casper, or on the Harry, we had to. We were tying ropes left and right. We were doing all sorts of things. It gets to a point where you just you don't think about it. You just do it.
I understand. Yes, the missus loves the ropes. I have burned a few knots myself.
Iris
Okay,
is
so
at this
she's a
moment
sailor too.
untying your shoes, Baldir.
Fable
She's-
pecks you on the head.
But Baldir mumbles about semen and then walks in with Demetrius.
Yeah, you two enter. You see Cassia and Cassia's sister sitting at the bar.
At a table.
Sorry, a table in the corner. And for the most part, it is quiet. You have a few minutes left before everyone kind of comes back out.
He'll I guess kind of nudge Baldir, kind of motion over there. But yeah, I think that sister looking lady is I think that's Rocky.
How do you know?
I don't, but Cassie, she ain't the most talkative of sorts, so I just imagine that's, Rocky's been doing that thing where she's something, then she's not, and then she's something else.
Probably timeline wise, right when Cassia leaned in to whisper in my ear. So
Yeah.
we're definitely talking closely.
Are you a thing? You and that lady?
Man, that lady. What?
You're
I don't know
saying
that. Oh, you mean Cassia? Oh, no. Cassia's God's above, she's like a sister to me, like a young sister. I taught her well, shit, I would say everything I know, but that'd only take about a day. So, I mean, like, we taught each other a lot. You know, it was a camaraderie. She was the up-and-coming young whippersnapper on the ship trying to rise the ranks and not afraid to piss off everyone along the way.
Like a girl version of you.
Demetrius just laughs at that. I suppose, yeah, I guess the girl version of me. That's
A couple
maybe
heads
a good way of
lift
putting it.
and return to their drinks at the noise.
It's like, what I mean, you know, as far as, you know, as she's good. She's a good girl, you know. She's I love her to death, but, you know, not, you know, anything more than that sort of mentor apprentice sort of.
Yeah, understand, yes. Well, I'm glad you have that connection. It's important.
Yeah, it's important to have friends, and you know, you're out there alone. You gotta have stuff to live for. You gotta have friends to watch your back.
More than ever, I think.
And he casts his eyes towards the kind of like a cursory glance, but trying to keep track of what's going on.
Sure.
And with the hood up, and I don't know how easy it is for a guy like Baldier to kind of remain inconspicuous, kind of when floorboards creak noisily under his step, and he kind of casts a long shadow from the doorway.
Yeah, everyone kind of, as with Cassia and Rocky, everyone noticed you come in. It's like very much a quiet bar at the moment. But at this point, there is a creaking as 3 figures leave this hallway. The 3 of you emerge into the bar. Tubak kind of, oh, sorry, and gets out of your way. Your 4 friends are there. What do? There are eyes on you. You can feel it.
I look at the 4 of them and I say, "Oh, great, you guys are all here. We're done professionally." You
May
guys are
just
cool.
looks down.
Pardon?
Yeah, you guys are cool. This was great. This has been great so far, but we are done professionally. You guys are a weight to me and my crew, and therefore we are not going to be affiliated with you any longer. So
After all we have done together.
Immediately, this is ridiculous. You mean to tell me after all this time you just packing up and leaving? What the hell? We don't even get an explanation.
Nope, no explanation. You guys have been great. Thanks for all the money and all the stuff you guys have done for me.
Gosh damn you all! I swear to God, the worst months of my life.
Babel
I
will caw
at least
very
get a
loudly.
Well, to be
And you
fair,
stay out of this, bird.
To be fair, I told you guys to wait outside, and you couldn't even do that. So,
I wanted a fucking drink. I
Tubak
think
kind of
I
shuffles in. Oh, sorry.
You cannot
if
fire
you're
me.
gonna
I
fight-
quit.
If you're gonna fight, you're gonna have to go outside. Sorry.
we're not gonna.
I
fight.
ain't gonna fight. I want my
Go ahead,
fucking
outside.
severance. I want my drink. I want references because I need a job. Gosh damn it!
Quinn just starts walking out as he bops along.
I ain't through with you yet. Come back as I'm gonna follow up.
Sure.
May
Was
just
Cassia and Rocky part of that conversation?
I mean, you see it.
Quinn
But
definitely.
was Quinn addressing us too?
Yes.
Yeah, Quinn was
he-
definitely like motioning towards you.
I like it, Cassia. I think that's a signal.
Has he done this before?
I've known him 3 days. I don't know.
Oh, fair. Let's go with Demetrius.
wow. If May was there, it's been 7 days.
7 days, 11 hours, and 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Sorry.
Sorry.
Tubak sullenly puts down the half-done martini that he was making.
Baldier's
Aw.
picking it up and puts down the appropriate coinage and throws it back angrily, but angrily in such a way where you expect a slam, and he's aware that the martini glass is
Yeah.
trashed, and he goes, and then just kind of storms out.
Thanks. Sorry. Thanks.
I finish my drink too and get up and I stretch and then I look over at the musician. No wonder you don't make any money. And then I walk out.
He just kind of still like just doing whatever.
And I'm like, as I
Did
walk
you know
out,
that he is blind, Rocky?
is he?
Make a perception check.
I thought your eyes were closed because he was blind.
Oh no, he was looking. There was like lights
He
and
has a
stuff on
stage
him.
light on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
just gonna roll
you're
perception.
just yelling at a blind musician.
Dude, he has no eyes.
I've known deaf musicians who played better.
Sure.
I'm going to, as I'm walking out, try to surreptitiously cast message at Demetrius.
Okay.
Demetrius is clearly running out of steam of things to argue about as he's just like, I wanted insurance and you never gave it to me.
And Quinn's just gonna say, we're being watched. We need to meet up somewhere else. Give Fable the details. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look Demetrius. I'm gonna get into Demetrius's face and I'm gonna point directly at his chin. I'm gonna say, "This conversation is over. If you don't step back, I'm gonna make your brain explode."
Demetrius does his best not to just reaction laugh at that as he just takes a step back and just, yeah, all right, yeah, you go on, yeah, use your magic shit,
No,
use it to bully others and get away with this sort of shit. This is why workers are you going to unionize.
Rocky comes up and puts a hand on his shoulder. Come on, they're not worth it. They never paid us enough anyways, you know it.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Fucking liars, and con artists. Swear to God, let's
Swindlers.
Yo,
a lot of
let's
them. Let's
go.
go.
let's
I'm gonna put an arm around May and just kind of begin walking away. May and Celine, and
Yeah.
just kind of
The ladies.
The lady.
Yeah, so where do the three of you go?
Is Baldir following us too, by the way?
Yeah, I would have tried to wrangle Baldir as well.
He hung back for a second.
Hung back for a second to slam that martini back, and then is going to very just confused follow angrily.
Demetrius turns to wink and then immediately recognizes the mistake he made as he goes.
It's blinking, yeah. And Baldir, the last thing Baldir says, like on his way out, is, "You hold him, I'll punch."
Sure. Okay. So, Team Scarlet Wolves. Where do you go?
Let's go burn down a business.
I'm
Start our own gang.
gonna kind of pull them closer, and just whisper, "Guys, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Did I just sell them? Did I just sell them out? Am I fucked? Are we fucked? Did I fuck this?
I think that we are fucked.
All right, we can do this. We can figure this out."
I mean, we kind of gave a lot and got nothing, and now we have to maybe, kill someone or burn their home or.
I'll tell you right now, I am not actually willing to do it.
Speak up a little bit. It's having a hard time hearing you.
Sorry, I'll stage whisper. I'm whispering.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
I just want to make that very clear.
Of course. Y'all are speaking quietly, I assume.
I don't want to do anything for these people.
But if we can do one thing, then we can get a question.
I thought we were gonna get in and be able to see. Sour.
It,
I didn't realize that this was a whole different thing.
This is a whole upper echelon. Well, it's not even an upper echelon because he's the one in charge, right? So-
Maybe. I don't even know anymore. It seems like she's in charge.
I got the impression though that he is above her,
Yeah.
because people, she vets people that didn't work with him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
May, just so you know, I told them to give details to Fable. So just keep Fable with them, so that way we can have some kind of communication.
Okay, sure.
And now we're splitting the party.
A little bit. It's split a little bit, but we can make this work. Look, it's a matter of principle that I am not comfortable extorting somebody. It's not something I'm willing to do. I can talk a big game, but if that makes me weak, then I guess I'm weak. I know you're not saying that. I'm saying it. There's an obvious solution, something easy we can do to get this done, but I'm the roadblock here. Because that's not something I'm willing to do.
Okay. Well, so what this means is if we're not going to go forward with them, then we have given them, we have exposed ourselves and given them information. Maybe we have made ourselves known. We have lost a surprise. They will be watching us, and still the other members of the party. And I think, if we're not going to do this, then they will be coming after us as well, because they will know that we have turned.
Okay. Okay.
It was a calculated risk, but we didn't know what we were getting into.
Well, why don't we? Did you guys actually give them anybody important? Did the person you give them, were they actually important to you?
To someone important to me. But I mean, he is, I did not lie. He is formidable. So.
Okay. You're confident they'd be able to take care of themselves?
I mean, we don't know the capabilities of the the wolves, but
What these guys can do.
But if there is anyone, I think it would be this family. So.
Okay.
They are all accomplished.
I do know of one person who can probably give us protection.
Is it your mother?
Yeah.
I might know of someone else that could give us protection.
Sounds like you're not keen on.
But I don't know. But I don't know.
Who?
Before we get too far away,
Because they're still walking down the street.
May is just going to reach into her little pouch and grab hold of one of the twigs. She is going to concentrate on, the image that Baldir has described to her of his ring. And she will mutter an incantation under her breath and snap one of the arms of the twig.
Okay. What is the range on that?
1,000 feet. Before we get too far away from the bar, that is.
Okay.
1,000 feet, or in other word, 10 sets of 100 feet. If that makes it any clearer for you.
Did someone say feet?
5 sets of 20 feet.
No, 50 sets of 20 feet.
As you
Oh. Yeah. I'm
Math
the
is
wizard,
hard.
damn it. Shut up.
Wizard. Just not the math wizard.
I went
You're the
1,100
time wizard,
in my
not the
brain.
math wizard.
Yeah, I can do seconds real good, but not so much into inches or, centigrade or whatever the other one is.
Centimeters.
Yeah, sorry, that was a joke.
in the current range, nothing pings
Okay.
in this current range.
Aren't we glad we bought it as a permanent spell for you?
Yeah.
It was 1,001 feet. Sorry.
Yeah, May just goes. And it also, to be clear, it lasts concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So as you're walking.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
As I'm walking.
Baldir runs by, grabs you, is dashing around town at full speed.
Okay.
I'm thinking of going. Celine offered an option, and I offered an option. So if we're calling that options 1 and 2 respectively, I am leaning toward option 2 just because of this whole thing.
Option 2 is you?
Option 2 is me.
Okay, that was not clear.
Sorry, I got it muddled as soon as I started talking about it.
It's okay.
Um,
What about the rest of the group? I mean, I guess they're okay as long as they don't talk to us.
I think we're gonna have to meet up with them again at some point.
We're going to have to kill all of these people, I think. Or
I think so.
leave. Or leave.
These are terrible, terrible people that are terrorizing a community. Maybe killing isn't necessarily the order of the day, but we will have to do some violence, I think.
Yeah. So, but at least we know so far of 3 people. Sour, Bruce, and, Pacha.
Yeah.
So, and also additionally, they said that they were tight-knit, which gives me the impression that maybe there are not so many.
They seem, it's a hard gang to join. That's for sure.
Yeah. You have to have ability, and they might have people.
Make an insight check. Or history, whichever you prefer. As they're kind of talking about this.
I will say, as far as Celine has told us,
Oh,
2 times she has worked with them, and each time it has been 12 crossbows and 12 hooks. Is that a coincidence? I don't know.
You think that's all they've got?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a specific number.
This.
And I mean, if they are as tight-knit and difficult to join as we seem to have discovered, 12 is a...
My question is, how soon do you think they'll know? Because we could just full bore it, and we could head straight to we could head straight to the courthouse.
We probably have at least tonight or maybe tomorrow at the most. Another thought is we could just make a botched attempt and say, oh no, we are bad at this. Whoops.
I feel like that wouldn't go as well. I feel like that would go pretty badly. Because when these people realize we're not useful and we know as much as we do.
Yeah, but they are going to do that as soon as they know that we are not going to do anything.
I'd rather do that with a full party present.
We need to be watching out for people following us, watching us.
I think if we head straight to the courthouse, they won't have a chance to do anything until we're in safe haven.
Okay, but then they might go directly after the others.
I think we had. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
They might go directly after the others.
So we should tell them to also head to the courthouse.
I guess so. Or, I mean, if we are going to do that, we can just... Yeah, okay. I can't see through Fable,
Right.
but I still have a telepathic connection with Fable.
Mm-hmm.
And Fable, as a stat block raven,
Mhm.
has the ability to mimic human speech.
Okay.
And will like flit over to Demetrius
Mm-hmm.
and just caw into his ear the phrase courthouse.
Do that. He just shut the fuck.
Yeah, cutting over to the 4 non-wolf group.
I also think like I think if I recall, May said to talk to Fable because like that's how.
Or Quinn said.
Or did
Fable.
Quinn
I
say that?
said Fable will give you the details.
So Demetrius has just been holding, I guess, Fable at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, is that you? Hey. Hey.
Can you say
This
that?
whole time, it's just been like,
Y'all, I don't think this is May. I don't think she's in there.
Courthouse!
Do you guys
Did it-
think that
Did that bird say courthouse?
it could have been court? I don't know. Do you think they're mad? Like, I thought I had just gotten a promotion. Quinn said that I was CFO, and now we got fired. Did we do something wrong? I didn't make a
I'll bet
mess.
my
I didn't
remaining
light
good
anything
eye
on
that was a
fire.
lie. That this is all some sort of show. I don't think Quinn's exactly the kind of failure that's going to go around hollering like that, nor make my brain explode.
Well, maybe. Maybe. Why is May's bird still here though? Did we just steal May's bird?
I don't think we stole it. I mean, well shit, Quinn and Mac, they gave it to us.
You've already got a dragon. Can I?
If you want to hold Fable, that's fine. But just be careful with it. It's.
I put my fingers in. I'm like, I want bird.
He.
Okay, yup. Did that thing say courthouse or did it even say whorehouse? I'm not entirely.
Oh no!
I'm hearing
heard-
whorehouse.
I heard whorehouse.
Yeah.
I guess is that the secret? Is that the place we're supposed to go? I guess.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
I
it's
heard
seedy.
courthouse.
We're all trying to be seedy.
We're not in Fumar. I heard courthouse.
Courthouse. Oh yeah, they got that. Oh,
I
damn.
just-
Fable will flit over to Cassia's shoulder whenever she
Sure.
says the right thing.
I just imagine Rocky getting the bird and like holding it up to her face, and then her face turning into a bird and going,
Whorehouse. Yep, it was whorehouse. No, I watch as the bird flies over to Cassia's shoulder, a little forlorn, like, wow, not only did I get fired, but the bird doesn't even like me.
I mean, if you want, you can pet Iris if you're just wanting like an animal to if you need like an emotional support animal or something like that. Like
Rocky's eyes get so big, like you can tell that she has been waiting for a moment to get to touch your dragon.
just
But
be
wanted to
just be
want
careful. Like
consent.
Iris is not like a dog or anything. Like she's intelligent like all of us. It's just she's. We get it. I think Iris. You like? Can she pet you? Like,
Sure.
yeah. See, okay, she's
And all
fine.
I hear is this chirp of her going, chirp, and I'm like,
Don't you call it?
and I put out a finger. And I just like scratch under her chin.
One back leg goes.
Oh,
Quinn turns to May and he's like, they definitely got the message, right?
Oh God.
We're fucked.
As you all kind of wind your way through the streets, you pass by sort of just the very outerest rims of the Red Bank Market. Jibble off. And May, right as your spell is about to fade, there is just the briefest second where, as you're approaching like these warehouses, you get on the very furthest edges a soft ping. I think we'll
May.
go ahead and take our break.
I'm picturing the
May
Find
just
My
in the middle of
iPhone
the
ping.
street goes.
We're a little bit late on. So,
I love this game.
anyway. Let me put on some different music as well. Okay. So, you arrive in the Hall of Justice, where Quinn's mother works.
Who got there first?
Probably Quinn's group first.
Okay.
But I would assume, unless you are all trying to enter separately, you would likely all rendezvous at the same time. May, of
I
course, you
think
haven't
that's-
discovered
yeah,
what
I
you've
think-
discovered.
I think we were just headed straight in.
Yeah, sure.
I think we're just, whenever they get here, they get here. We don't want them to make it look like we're waiting for them or anything like that. I'm just gonna go straight in.
Sure, okay.
Barring wisdom from the rest of the group here.
Sure.
While we're heading towards the courthouse, Demetrius wants to just keep an eye out for literally anything out of the ordinary because of how Quinn acted. That's just like signaling to him
Emergency.
something's up.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure. That's a 15.
When you left the bar, there were most certainly eyes on you. Plenty of reasons for that.
Sure.
It's
sure.
not exactly subtle.
No.
When you were leaving the immediate vicinity of the bar, there were a couple blocks where there was just that like itchy feeling of like eyes on you.
Okay.
That feeling, you kind of check in with yourself. You don't feel watched quite so much anymore. And looking around, like there's no one that's obviously like watching you. No one looks familiar, like they've been trailing you. That's about what you glean from that.
Okay. So it felt like I was being watched, but it kind of passed?
Yeah.
Or... Okay. Demetrius would like to pull everyone in, like, as we're going around, he's just going to kind of take point and kind of, like, lead everyone down, like, off into, like, a side little alley offshoot sort of thing.
Sure.
Turn to everyone, or the 3-4 of us,
Both, yeah.
plus Iris, that are here. Yeah. I think we were being followed or watched.
Do you?
Well, seeing as how none of y'all seem to have a particularly strong opinion on that, I'm going to say that I think we need to go to the courthouse, but we need to be a little bit more quiet about it and keep our low profile.
It's a
You're
little...
you're right. Courthouse sounds like a great idea. We should report them for wrongful termination and
I'll keep
you
your
know
voice
we,
down.
okay.
I like where your head's at, but not exactly what I was getting at. I
Okay.
think we need to rendezvous at the courthouse, which is what Fable was chirping about. But we need to do it quiet and make sure we're not, being watched.
Make sure
That
no one's
makes sense.
following us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm good at that. I'm good at unnoticed. I can do that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we could all split up. I don't know.
That might be a good idea. All of us split up and all of us head to the courthouse, but not so much together.
Sure.
That should work. I look over at Baldir. Do you know where the courthouse is?
No.
Me neither. And I look over at Demetrius. Where's the courthouse?
God damn it. All right, follow me. Wait. Hold on. All right, let's try a different one. Let's try a different approach here. God damn it.
I think we should
I
just
know.
go to the courthouse without worrying about who's watching, if we're being followed.
Feeling a little volatile anyways. If someone wants to try something, and I like my fingertips sparking a little bit as I'm like, I'm a little frustrated and it might be nice to vent.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, so long as you all know what we're getting ourselves into.
I mean,
let's head
really,
on.
like, if the three of them have themselves cemented as some sort of allies with the Scarlet Wolves, and we are, going straight to the courthouse, maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing for their image. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a very good point, Cassie.
Maybe.
That's why I'm glad you're here. All right, let's all go.
Sure. Pull the hoods up. You'll go. Around the same time, two groups, you kind of rendezvous pretty easily enough in the lobby of the courthouse. As it is kind of like nighttime now, after hours, the lobby is like open, like the door is unlocked, but it's like mostly dark. There are just a couple of like lit offices on the first floor. But there's not really like people milling about or anything. The lobby is mostly empty. There's no one at the front desk.
I don't think we're going to be able to file our what do you call it?
Wrongful termination.
Grievance?
Grievance? Yeah. Well, I was going to say class action, but yeah, I don't
Taking
think.
it up a step there.
I mean, it's a group effort, right? They fired us all.
We are over here.
Could we just
And
tell him?
another thing I tell you
Okay.
is
No,
Shh. Cassia
Yeah.
puts her hand over your mouth.
okay. All right, okay, we're good now. Okay.
we're super made. Let's
Wait, what? We're super
follow me.
made.
I'm gonna
Is
go
that
to
some
my,
sort of servant
I'm
in
gonna
a dress?
what?
Mermaid.
Super maid.
I'm gonna go to
Jesus.
I'm gonna go to my mom's office.
Sure. You find it empty.
Okay.
It is dark.
All right, everybody in.
Okay.
Are we robbing? Is this the job? Are we robbing?
No, this isn't the job. I shut the door.
As soon as he is within sight of May, Fable comes over.
Yeah.
She's like,
I look over at Fable. Traitor.
I'm gonna look back and forth down the hallway here. Do I see anybody in the building at all?
Yeah, there's people sporadically in the building. There's like a couple offices with people maybe working late.
Can I see anybody who looks like they're interested in us?
Make a insight check as you kind of pass by these offices. These people are working late. There is no immediate interest in you.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of gesture everybody into the room, and I'm gonna shut the door.
before we say anything, let's just look around and make sure there is nothing, suspicious here.
Yeah. Demetrius will help look around if you can.
Yeah.
Try-
I guess
See
all
if
of you
there's
make
anything.
like investigation or perception checks, depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Demetrius
I'm gonna
would
be-
like to use perception.
Or you can
God
assist each
damn it.
other as well.
Balls
May is-
roll.
I'm pulling books off the bookcase and seeing if anything is interesting because I am going to absolutely inhale
Okay,
whatever
but maybe
information I
not.
can.
Yeah, like let's not make a mess.
No, I'm literally pulling off books and I'm like flipping to indexes.
Additionally, May is going to cast Detect Magic in conjunction with her investigation.
Sure.
And Baldier's going to create his echo.
Sure. There is nothing
That's-
magical in the room or in the vicinity.
Okay.
No magical creatures aside from yourselves. Off.
Rocky's also looking for anything that might be related to notes on the blood dogs, fire dogs, ghost
Scarlet
bloods,
Wolves. Yeah.
Scarlet Wolves.
May and Rocky, you both do find. Sorry. Oh. Sorry.
No.
I was making a joke. Yes.
You do find the statement from Ikra Lascaris, where she mentions her son Kalen. It is kind of like up towards the top of the pile. Aside from that, let me check my notes here really quickly.
I mean, May was looking specifically for any sort of like, I guess
Spy
it would be
device.
magical, but yeah, like a bug or like any, just
Something
any
to,
sort
like,
of,
be listening in on you guys.
yeah, or like
Yeah, there's
if
nothing.
there was like, if there was like a secret area, just like any sort of like, I wanted to make sure it was like a secure space.
Sure. It looks with the 22 to be like a secure space. There is a note, just like sticky taped to the very topmost pamphlet on the desk that says "Meeting with Quinn, Sundown, Fireside Newt."
Whoops.
Quinn?
Sorry,
May
Mom.
just like holds it up.
Yeah,
Should
Quinn.
I-
I think Quinn is like seeing everybody touching his mom's desk. He'd be like, "No, touch that, guys. Just wait, just hold." And I see the sticky note, and I go, "Shit."
Should I send Fable to her? What?
Send it. Oh, she's probably not there now. It's late.
Yeah, probably. But
If you, I'll give you two. I'll give you two locations. She'll either be at the bar or at her house.
I don't know where that is.
I can explain it. I can show. Can I show on a map to Fable? Will Fable be able to figure that out?
What are we doing in here, though? This.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe a description or an area that
Yeah.
he can go with.
I describe
Pretty
my
smart.
I describe my mom's house, the location of the city that it's in, and I describe my mom. And then you said that Fable has mimicry, can mimic stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at Fable right in his face. I'm gonna say, Quinn is safe. Does that work?
Fable mimics it back.
Cool. Great. That's it. And then I'll explain what's going on in just a second, guys. I just gotta make sure everything is kosher.
May will crack the door and Fable.
Sure. Fable goes.
Okay, dokay. So we met with somebody named Pacha, who told us that if we wanted to join. Also, I'm not actually, just to be clear, just because I think for a couple of you this needs to be said, I'm not actually angry with anybody. That was all just an act. I'm not. Everything's fine. We're cool. I was
So I'm still CFO?
still CFO. Yes.
You guys are getting paid?
No, but I got a title.
We met with somebody named Pasha who told us that if we wanted to join, we'd have to do a couple jobs for them, which we were expecting. However, they also asked for a lot of information up front from us. We had to give them names of people that were important to us, and locations and all that stuff. So I gave them Minda's husband.
He's not very important. That's okay.
Well, he's still a human person that I may have just sacrificed. Because he definitely can't defend himself. Luckily, Celine gave Demetrius. We know Demetrius can handle himself because we're here. And then I don't know who May gave up, but May says that they're capable, so we're not super worried. I have no interest in working for these people.
Did we get any information out of them?
From them, not much. They told us that if they wanted us to join in and work with Sour and everything like that, that we'd need to do some work for them. The first thing they wanted us to do was to like extort somebody for insurance.
What if we faked it?
I mean, we could, but I think we're fucked now. So they were following us, they were watching us, and they did watch us go straight from the bar to this courthouse. I am operating on the assumption that they know we are not friends. Because they don't find out now, they're going to find out as soon as they go talk to Minda's husband, who probably doesn't even know my name.
He's never home anyways. I don't think they'll ever find him. I mean, he was home briefly for,
He is
post-funeral,
grieving.
but-
I mean, he is probably there.
These people seem very capable. I think even if he's not there, they'll find him.
Well, that
So-
still gives us what, a day there and a day back to report it. So we
It
have
is like 3 days there, so a week.
okay.
What
So we got
about-
a week then before we're officially made. Is at least it sounds like.
Okay, fair. Is
That's
there any way to
that's
get a
some
note
working
to
time.
him?
Let's use this time.
Well, here's the other thing. We can't be seen with you guys.
I feel like you coming to the courthouse is going to be a little bit more of a bigger issue than you being seen with us.
I agree, which is why I'm kind of going. That's why I'm starting from we've been made, everything's fucked. We're not dealing with these people anymore.
So,
Okay. Well,
So we can kill them.
Well, I actually have good news on that front, Baldir, because as we were walking over here, I believe we may have been able to ping your ring.
you
Oh,
peed on his ring?
We pinged it. I was looking for the right verb. That wasn't the right verb.
I don't care what verb you have. I need to know where it is. We should go now.
We think it's in the warehouse district.
Do you think it might be in the same place that we found suspicious? Well, we thought there would be suspicious information.
Yeah, I think that we didn't really check because we wanted to get here and meet with you guys first.
Maybe
And-
that is the next step. Maybe we go there and go look for it, and maybe there'll be more information that we're looking for anyway, since the polite ask and didn't receive happened.
Yeah.
Let's
I wish
go.
we could get Baldir's ring back. I mean, that's something. But if we've been made and we start going over into the warehouses and start, oh hell, shooting it up and firing off spells, doing all this, we're getting a lot of heat on us. I just don't see how this is gonna play out well before we're being run out of Brawlbach.
Unless we do it sneaky, like.
I'll take all the heat. I will say it was all me.
That kind of leads me to why I decided to come here. Currently, we are in the office of my mother, who is a lieutenant in the guard here at Merlbach.
Or a warrant. Can they get the warrant?
We may be able to get reinforcements.
So the heat's on them instead of us, and we would just be part of the reinforcements.
We still
if
have to
you-
go there all
we're
the same.
going. if we show up here at the courthouse and they're following us, then suddenly this whole platoon of guards goes down and searches the warehouse, that still paints a target on us. Hell, they ain't stupid. They're going to know it was us that sent them down there.
I cannot wait much longer. I am going to get the ring. We know where it is. I do not want you to feel like you have to guns blazing magic spells. If
Baldir,
one person can go in and one person can go out, then it will be me with all the risk on my shoulders.
Baldir, I understand where you're coming from. That is way too much risk.
You ain't going alone, Baldir. Hell,
Not
I'll
going
go
alone.
with you if it comes down to it. Like,
We can try to send Celine in.
Yeah,
You could try to send Celine in.
try to
he's
send her
very
in.
sneaky. I think that's
He's pretty good.
what should be our first option. We send her in, and maybe the flying feathered friend of cuteness to kind of back her up and give us, just in case we have to back her up.
Yeah, and I think maybe we could use the guard as maybe a distraction in another part of the city Maybe to
Yeah,
sort of
maybe.
like disrupt and maybe pull Scarlet Wolves guys over there.
What about the person who is supposedly dealing with the insurance issue? Maybe we should tell the guards that that particular district is being coerced by this cult, and we have proof now, and send them over there to help protect this upright business owner who has refused to fall into their racket. And that's separate. That's separate from the warehouse district, and that could cause quite a commotion for them specifically.
Question: what, besides her and her desk, what was in Pacha's office?
There was
Visible.
There was her desk. There was a candle on her desk. Multitudes of paperwork. And there was like a built-in shelf unit. It didn't have like doors or anything. It was all open. And there were stacks of like paper in most of those shelves, except for one which was kind of more sparsely loaded with paper. A little bit more like haphazardly.
Okay.
But that was pretty much it. There was like the 3 chairs that you all sat in.
We could maybe sick the guards on the Bat and Beetle, you know, if that is their a place of operation for them. Maybe just if they have to destroy some of those records,
Yeah.
while being raided.
And while
I'm
they're
not
being
opposed to that idea, but I hope we know that as soon as we send guards that way, I mean, we're on their shit list.
I think we're already on their shit list at this
we're
point.
already there.
I don't know.
I
I
what to say?
I'd rather be on their shit list than the guards, though. I'm kind of with you, Demetrius.
Well, I'm there too. I'd rather have the law on our side, but you know, I'm also not here to make unnecessary enemies at home.
I don't know. I mean, do we really think that we're completely made right now?
That's what
I
I'm
think we
getting
have some
at.
time.
I think we have some time too, but if you think this endeavor to try to get things done is pointless, then you all were in there. I wasn't.
The question is, what will we do with the time? I think that we have maybe tonight and tomorrow. If the 3 of us are seen with you openly, that will do it. But
So we'll split back up again. I think we should use tonight to send Celine into the warehouse, and we go separate ways tonight, specifically, and stay separate. And then the tentative plan will be to regroup here or somewhere else, not as easily traceable, possibly. So from here we split up again, and we stay split until tomorrow.
we can try to meet back up at the warehouse
We can do that.
tonight. So we can do that together if we want to do it tonight.
Demetrius, you said you were a sailor at one point, didn't you?
I was.
I look over at Cassie, at you too, right?
Sure was.
So
What
Celine?
what if we happen to come in off the water for our half of the evening and stay, instead of walking through the city, we make our way to one of the shorelines, find ourselves a boat, and under cover of night, paddle up to the closest part of next to the warehouse we can find.
Yeah, logistical question. Is the warehouse district next to the water or on the water?
Yeah,
I
it's like a block away from the docks. There's
Okay.
like the Red Bank Market that kind of peters out towards the warehouse district.
Right.
Then there's like some
Okay.
residential houses and random like storage units, and then a little
Okay.
further back there's the warehouses.
I mean,
Water's not-
I don't hate
We
the
can go
idea of
get
being on the
a small
water, yeah.
ship.
What should we do in the meantime?
Well, it's already nighttime now, right? So we should make this plan and go now. We want to maximize our time under cover of night, don't we?
We could, but if you guys are the ones doing the warehouse break-in,
I thought we were all going.
I
We're
think-
just going to take the water and going around
just
the long
using it
way.
around.
We're,
Basically.
we're just
I
there
think
to be
we're going to
backup.
meet. Yeah.
We'll just be there to be backup. So we would approach from the water side while you guys make your way there.
Mhm.
You guys work out how Celine is getting in, and then we will be under cover of night, nearby building walls nearby enough that I can send a message, or if you can try to get a message to us somehow. If you need our help, we'll be right there. And if not, then we dip again back out to the water. And where do we regroup tomorrow?
I think I would like to try to get information to my mother sooner rather than later.
We can leave her a note here.
This would be about as good a place to leave a note as any.
I'm worried that if people are following us, then they may come in and ransack our office.
Can we not
But
lock it magically?
Did you give him a fake name again?
I did.
Do they necessarily know that? I mean, you don't really look like the lieutenant.
How
No,
would they
I-
know which office to ransack?
That is true.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to. I'm just trying not to get my mom spotlighted.
Yeah.
No, I get that,
Yeah.
son. Don't worry. I think if we come out of this place quietly, make our way out of the courthouse, nice and inconspicuous, I don't think there's going to be a lick of heat on your mother. I mean, they may know we were in here, but God's above, how the hell could they even possibly know that we were here?
I mean, Celine, do you know of any places where we could lie low? You were kind of involved in like the underground.
We could meet at the College of the Black Rose.
Oh dear. Yes,
great.
we could do that.
I got some people in there who we could meet up with.
All right.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we going there first, or are we trying to hit this warehouse tonight?
I think we're hitting the warehouse tonight, and then
Warehouse
tomorrow
tonight.
we'll be at the.
Does anyone have anything that can help Celine?
Iris and I we've been trying a little something that I may have a little something. I can't guarantee it's success, but it might give you a little help. Hells, it might give us all a little help.
Whatever it is. I mean,
Well, once we do this though, it's best if we go. The longest we've ever gotten to last is about an hour or so. So it's not an all-night sort of thing, but
How close do you have to be to make it work? Because if we go separate ways first, and then if we're within the same, say, city block as each other, would you still be able to do it?
as far as Iris and myself can reckon, once we get this thing going, it pretty much stays on you as long as I can focus on it and Iris can channel that through me.
Okay. Well, then let's.
will Fable ping me as soon as he finds Quinn's mom?
Do you both have that set up in such a way where he can talk to you telepathically or like let you know?
Hey, I mean, yeah, I think that he can just
get your attention somehow.
Whoa.
So far, there has not been a ping.
Oh,
Wait, what happened to the ring? Then.
we're going to go look for it.
That's what we're going
Yeah.
for.
Oh.
We're sending you back into the warehouse at night under cover of dark, little Batman.
I do
Needs to be
think
able
that whatever happens tonight, we should be prepared for the worst case scenario.
Mhm.
Just better to be prepared than, not expect the worst and have it happen. Off.
All right, y'all. Well, are we ready to head to this God's forsaken warehouse again?
Ready?
Sure.
Attempt number 2.
Attempt number 2.
As I bend down to Iris and kind of stroke her crest a little bit. As I just give her a little nod as you see her what has been now a red kind of chromatic scaling shifts into a deep jet black as her shadow extends until it's encompassing the entirety of the room, as it then slowly seems to like condense upon us, and the shadow just seems to kind of mold and melt onto us before kind of starting to dissipate, but still keeping us as if we were really quite dimly lit. As I will cast Pass Without Trace on everyone in the room.
That's so fucking cool.
Becomes void. It's
May
like,
just wants to like do an Arcana check on that, just to like,
Yeah.
just so she gets like an understanding.
Yeah, go ahead.
24.
I
You
would.
don't have
Rocky also is just absolutely excited about it and wants to just be like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, how did that work?" And I don't understand.
No
I'm
clue.
just like, "Oh my god,
What is
he's
that?
the Boogie Monster."
Demetrius, I mean,
What?
you do have magic.
Oh, that ain't me. That's Iris. She's doing all that. Like I'm just kind of like you know how like if you got a magnifying glass with like the sun shining, but the magnifying glass kind of concentrates it, and then you start a little fire. I'm the magnifying glass, but she's the God's damn sun. So I'm without her, I can't shine.
In
That
this
is
case, would it be
interesting.
like moon or something? Because we're dark now. We're darkness.
guess
I am the
that's-
night.
Iris just looks at May and blinks slowly.
I am going to if
Peers back.
we're doing everything. I'm going to with the strum of my lute. I'm going to cast invisibility on Celine.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So you have an hour. Do you make your way?
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
go already.
Boogie.
It's Bookie.
Awesome.
I'm gonna we wait like 5 minutes after they leave and then follow them out.
Okay. I guess everyone go ahead and make stealth checks and add 10 to whatever you roll.
At 10, you roll with advantage because you're invisible.
Move.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Wait, how do I
jeez.
add 10?
You just do it in your head.
You just in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at these beautiful rolls.
It's
Oh,
a good thing.
nice.
Thanks for the help. 15. Okay.
35.
Oh, is that all?
30.
Was I supposed to roll it with advantage? I don't think so, right? I just rolled normal. Okay.
Correct.
That was just Celine.
That's right.
What'd you
Sweet.
get?
Awesome.
34?
34
Fuck
for
yeah.
Celine.
God tier stealth.
I forgot I have disadvantage, so I will do another one.
Yeah, sure.
Not as good as Demetrius, actually.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Whatever.
nuts.
Still not horrible.
Still not the worst.
Okay.
It was
I'm okay
the
with
worst
being
stuff.
honest and having my one.
Yeah. Okay, so you all make your way. I just want to show you. I know that you're technically going back to the warehouse district, but I just want to show you the port because I made it.
You made this? You made
Oh,
this?
yes.
With the AI thingy.
With the MIDI, yes.
Oh,
So we have
Hell yeah.
the
That
proper,
is so fucking cool.
that is
Yeah.
cool as shit.
the proper Red Market district that you walk through as it remains kind of like empty as the night kind of presses in.
That's literally everything in my brain that was there for that city.
Oh my god, Tori is the AI.
This Tori, every time you guys enter something in there, it's Tori just
I'm
goes,
just
"Oh
like,
god damn it!"
Oh shit.
Why do you keep putting so many braids?
But
Fuck it, you're getting 2 each time.
Breaking it off the brains.
y'all are going to the warehouse, though. So that's where we go. So, as you approach, y'all are pretty confident that you've been pretty sneaky.
Yeah, as soon as how long did it take us to get to the warehouse?
Let's call it like a 20-ish minute walk from the Hall of
No.
Justice.
And the whole time has Fable pinged.
No.
We don't say anything to Quinn.
Okay.
Okay. As soon as we get to the warehouse area, we will recast. Locate object.
Sure. You feel it. It is below you. And is of a particular size and shape.
Oh no!
It is below you, and you feel it moving slightly
Shit.
with the gait of someone who's walking.
It is moving. What direction?
Down below, it's kind of like almost like pacing, but not aggressively. It's just slowly kind of.
Okay, it is like we're at the warehouse.
Mhm. It's below
Okay.
the warehouse.
Celine, somewhere. Celine, are you here? You're invisible.
It's literally invisible.
Can I? It won't. It's only if I do damage that it'll break the invisibility, right?
Did you cast a spell or
attack?
I'll just be like, I'll just touch May on the shoulder.
She'll take like one big step away.
No.
Okay. Don't do that again, please. Additionally, it is below us. There has to be like a trapdoor within the warehouse. Maybe within a crate or behind something, or maybe just out in the open. I don't know. But it is below, and there is somebody. It is on someone. They're pacing below us.
Okay. With that information, I will make my way into.
Celine, Fable is not back. I won't be able to see anything that happens to you.
do you want distinguished gentlemen?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta. This is actually gonna eat a lot of time.
Okay.
I pull out distinguished gentlemen and I cast Speak with Animals.
Sure. Do you just cast it regular?
Yeah, I just cast it regular.
Whoa!
Hey,
Hello!
hey, bud.
Good
How's it going?
evening.
Good evening. How are you? How's everything going? Everything good in the pocket?
I had a good nap.
Good nap. Glad to hear it. Hey, I'm gonna hand you to Celine for a little bit, okay?
Lady.
The lady, yes. If anything happens, just come back to me. So if she sets you down on the ground or she tells you to, just come back to me, okay?
If anything happens.
Okay. Thank you for saying that, because that helps me to make sure I give clear instructions.
Do you
And
mean?
I pull out a piece of cheese and I give him some cheese. So I need you to stay with Celine until Celine tells you to come back to me.
Okay.
Okay? That's it.
Yes, I can do this.
Okay. And I pick him up, I give him a scritch, and I just hold him out.
Celine, you do not hear this. You just hear squeaking, but there is a tiny little hello, Celine.
I take him.
He says hi. Please, Celine. I reach out for Celine's face.
Yes.
And I grab her face.
Yes.
Protect him.
Okay.
Bring him back to me.
Yes, of course.
Okay. If anything happens, send him back and we'll come in and get you.
Okay. And I take the boy and I put him in my pocket.
There's a slight rustling in your pocket as he gets comfy and then settles.
Okay. He'll stay in there. He's good.
All right. I will now venture into the building.
Okay. Yeah, so there are a couple of ways to get in. There are the high up windows that Fable kind of peeked through. You could probably squeeze into them. There's also the front door that you could try, but it is big and metal and is a sliding door.
I'll take a window.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check to climb up the building. If anyone wants to give you advantage by giving you a boost or something.
If I can give her a boost,
Yeah.
Demetrius will help.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you get up there, kind of push the window open with one hand, and you're able to kind of squeeze through. Looking on into the warehouse just before you drop down, it is currently dark, and you listen for a second. You don't hear anything. It looks like it's empty. Perhaps.
Okay. I'll try and move around, see if I can find a trap door or something that maybe we missed last time, and all the confusion.
Yeah. Go ahead and give an investigation or a perception check.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
So, let me show you the warehouse. I actually don't even know if chat will be able to see this. There's nobody in there right now, so I'm just gonna...
It is the same warehouse from before, right?
It is. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I can't really show chat, but on either side of the warehouse, up the stairs, there are these little pillars.
Yes.
They're kind of metal, holding up the building. One of them, the one on the left side of the building, looks just a little different to you. And you kind
That's
of...
bold.
You're able to get underneath with your fingernails a little bit. This is a thing that lifts up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go up there and just slowly.
Yeah. Make a stealth check to do this quietly.
Okay.
At advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
And
Because
plus
you're
10.
invisible.
And plus 10.
And you're plus 10.
32.
32. Beautiful. Yeah. You get it just right. It looks like it would be creaky if you do it, just lift it, but you get it on the track and lift it up smoothly. It is a set of stairs that leads down.
Okay.
There is a torch further down on the wall, but
I have night vision. I don't need that.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'll just head on down. Keep on looking around.
All right. As you
Boy.
descend,
Fireball.
let me just...
Oh, shit.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you've got your own little map.
You get to see.
You appear. Oh, where are you?
Are you able to see, or do you need to see on my computer?
I think I'll be
Got out of it because it was freezing everything.
Where's Celine? There you are. Okay. Sorry, hang on. I think I have to like give you control.
ability.
Okay. There you go.
I'm just gonna stay tabbed out of that for a second.
Oh wow, yep, that is the whole last map there.
Sorry, I can't really show chat
Yeah,
where you
it's-
pop
it's
out.
all good.
I'm just gonna move you forward one. That's where you arrive.
It's gonna theater of the mind for a minute.
Yeah. You hear the din of like low conversation echoing off of walls. The occasional cry.
Fun. All right. I'm just gonna try and remember whereabouts. May said, like, try and like line it up to where we were.
Okay. That would require you to have to like go through this area. It's kind of you came out a little bit towards like the front of the building. This was towards like the back and extending through like the back wall of the building. You can do it alone.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay. I guess go ahead and move your character.
I can't see anything.
Oh, can you not?
No.
Oh dear. I thought I
The
did.
map, it gave us like this weird error, like using too many resources in an unsupported browser, and everything's like freezing if I have it open right now.
I see.
Are you using Edge instead of Chrome?
I am not. I set up dynamic lighting.
That might be doing it.
Give
Yeah.
me one moment, please.
Unfortunate.
Can you see now? Celine?
Mm.
Oh.
Oh yes. Excellent.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go forward. Yeah. Keep on going.
Okay.
Just let me know when to stop, Grace. You got a fork in the road.
I guess make like another perception check down here as well. Do you need to be within Demetrius's range to have passed without a trace?
No.
I think it's a ping the first time you drop it.
Yes, it requires my concentration. So as long as I'm concentrating on it, though, they have it. The spell does not list, I will say, any range.
Okay.
You wanted me to make a what check?
Stealth. Perfect.
Damn.
Yes, good job. Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. If I can continue to just go in the area of where, like, I remember Fable.
Yeah.
being.
Eastward is kind of. Yeah.
Then I will go there. Yes. 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 Yep. Patreon.
No, it's Patrio.
Oh, I knew that.
Moonlight Maps on Patreon.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Here we go.
You're really diving, huh?
Yep.
You
Just,
just got. I can't.
All right.
Oh wow!
I'm
this is-
invisible. You can't see me. Doot.
That is true.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is
I
that is
forgot
a
that you were.
fact.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so when you come around the corner, you see an armed person. It is not Sour. But you do see someone that kind of is holding a club. And further, you see, like, you just kind of hear more loudly or more keenly a conversation that is not, you know, low, calm talking. There are people that are frightened in various states of, like, being, you know, chained.
Okay. If it sounds like chains and not like people that might have rings, then I'll just run over there real quick just to check it out, just real quick, just to see.
You are gonna have to go right past that guy.
I will need another stealth check from you.
Yeah, I'm invisible. Fuck you. I'm invisible.
Hell yeah.
You can't see me.
Okay. Let me check something really quickly.
Like a goddamn whisper.
What when the DM whips out the old anti-magic field? Uh-oh, someone's visible.
More just checking on somebody really quickly.
It hurts. Ooh. Ooh.
While they're just kind of, while we're in this little moment,
Yeah, sorry, thank you.
to Baldir, May is just going to, like, say, Baldir, when she gets your ring, what are your plans then?
Honestly, I haven't thought that far. I would like to find a way home.
I hope that you would still help us here until we are done.
I suppose that would be most fair and agreeable. I think that Mrs. Bearwillow can wait just a little longer. Plus, it would be nice to return with a happy ending of a story on this end.
Thank you.
Celine.
Sneak.
A man turns from jeering at a man in a cell, and unseeing looks in your direction. This is Sour.
Mm.
And he begins to walk.
Backing up.
Yeah. And then goes to stand by this other person.
Okay. I'm gonna check. I'm just go real quick. I'm go real quick. Load
going real quick?
faster. Load.
She's gonna. So the thing is, she's gonna real quick, just
real
like
quick.
super duper, like mega quick.
Okay,
And
so
he says,
I'm gonna
Says-
that corner there. Okay. And then okay, 30 feet. How far is he now?
If you cast a spell, invisibility drops.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I swear to fucking God.
I was
You
gonna
try to
say
cast
a
sleep
thing.
on this motherfucker.
No, I wasn't gonna cast sleep.
Pocket sand.
I was gonna cast Mage Hand. Like an idiot. But never mind.
You can do it the old-fashioned way.
I could
With your
the old
people hands. With your meat hand.
The claw.
He begins to walk.
sleight of hand. You know what? My sleight of hand is 6. So, where is he going?
He looks like he's kind of heading this way.
He's completed his walking loop, and he's going back to the starting position.
Yeah.
He's checking over here, and then he's checking over there, and then checking over here, and checking over there. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go right up. I'm gonna go right up on his bum. I'm gonna match his footsteps, and at like any point, if he like, you know what? I'm gonna take a rock and just like toss it in front of his feet, and in an attempt to like make him stumble a little bit. And when he stumbles, I'm just gonna be like, you.
Sure. So immediately, well, actually, yeah, okay. So the ring is on his finger. Yeah. Would you still like to try?
Oh my god.
He's wearing it on his thumb currently.
You can cut that shit off.
I thought about it, but then invisibility drops, and then I'm fucked because that's damage.
She's gotta get
yeah,
out.
but then he's dead.
I can only imagine how many rounds away we are too, like at this point. Like
I
You know
mean,
what?
she's quick. Maybe she can cut the whole hand off and sprint for the exit.
You know what I did think of doing is this might put our boy at risk. But I was thinking of like taking Distinguished Gentleman and being like, bite his thumb off, and then holding him up to his hand, and have Distinguished Gentleman bite his thumb off, eat it, and then run.
He does have a mouth the size of a rat's mouth.
That's fair.
It would be a little bit of a stretch.
He's also
he could bite
non-violent
him.
by nature.
That's fair.
He's also not a violent creature at all.
All right.
He wouldn't understand. He
It
would
would
just
be
lovingly-
unbecoming.
Yeah,
only
would
you had
lovingly-
Iris in your pocket.
Let's
Like,
not be a distinguished.
No distinguish.
Yeah, fuck. I wish I had Iris. God damn it. But I don't say that out loud because
Yeah.
I would never
Don't want
say
to hurt his feelings.
that.
Yeah.
Quinn knows.
No!
Quinn knows what you said.
Just
Take it. Just take it.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Just take it.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
whoop.
oh
Just
my
take it right off his
God,
thumb.
we're gonna lose.
If he's gonna
I don't
stumble,
want to kill a character.
he's gonna stumble,
Please
and I'm
do.
just gonna whoop,
All right.
whoop.
Make a sleight of hand check, Celine. It'll be straight.
Okay, that's a 14.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
I love that struggle.
I know what the DC is. I'm just now trying to figure out how to play it. Your hand goes for the ring on his thumb. His hand kind of like goes up to like scratch his head. You go for it. You see your moment. You take it. But your hands close like around his finger, and you touch him, and he feels it, and he spins around.
Okay, I run away. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna.
You do have a bonus action, yeah.
I sprint away.
His
I use my
eyes.
cunning action,
Fair.
which I have now that I'm level 5.
Okay.
Whatever.
As you
Let's-
turn to run, you hear echoing after you.
Okay.
There's an intruder! Seal the doors!
Ah.
I think that is where we will pick it up
Ah.
next session.
Hooray!
Ah.
Cruel and an unusual punishment. We have a whole week to plan our rescue of Celine now.
Oh,
Well, we have to
it'll
learn
take
about it
us a-
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
don't
all-
even know.
Yeah.
We don't
We
know.
aren't even aware.
And it's only been like, what, 5-10 minutes that she's been down there sneaking out? Because she was rushing.
You guys didn't bring Mabel along with her? Or Maple? What is it? Crow?
Fable is
Fable-
looking for.
Fable was looking
gone.
for Quinn's mom.
Oh no, that would have
She
been.
does
Yeah.
have. She
I
does have
thought
a
for sure we
huge
had
wound.
that safety mechanism in place for her to.
Nope.
Well, she has
Oh, then-
DG, but we don't know if he'll be able to escape
Well,
Boy.
to tell us.
She's got
Damn,
DG, and
Celine,
DG
it was really good knowing you. This is a good character. We will.
What's
miss
your
her.
backup character, out of curiosity?
Yeah.
So, be ready next week with a reroll?
Yes.
DG is just a rat who I can sometimes talk to, so I don't know how good he's gonna be.
You've got to hide him somewhere so that when you get patted down, they don't find him. Then he could chew the restraints out. So
Oh.
Think carefully on that, maybe.
Yeah, Celine. Tuck them between the ladies.
Prison pouch.
There you go.
No.
That's nature's pocket right
That's
there.
nature's natural pocket.
I'm gonna pull this.
Disgusting.
This is
Oh,
not
wow.
very distinct.
Oh
Is-
wow. What a wild
no longer
ride.
distinguished.
No longer sullied, punished gentleman.
Sullied and punished gentleman.
Jesus.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't
Well,
want to
gang,
kill
right.
a character.
You better though.
This can't
That's-
hold back though.
We had two options. One, send Baldir in and have him just replace
Oh.
stealth with extreme violence and have the same risk.
I mean, I might still be
We
able
had
to.
more
That's the
than
only
two
two
options.
I don't think those are the only two options. I think you could.
I think we had about 100 options and we chose a less than ideal one.
Well,
Well,
Thing.
we're
it
just gonna
was-
have to blow shit up now.
it went well. it went pretty well. Sometimes the rolls are just
What's
the rolls.
with a plus
that-
10 and everything.
Well, that doesn't go to the sleight of
It does
hand.
not slide
Oh,
of
okay.
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just stealth.
Guys, you're rolling 8.
Yep.
Woo.
And
What type of- What type of rogue is Celine?
Arcane
You're,
Trickster.
Arcane Trickster.
Yes.
Arcane Trickster? Okay.
Yeah, she was trying to cast. Fuck. She was trying to cast spells, but that would have dropped her invisibility.
Yeah, that's fair.
To be fair,
To be
if
fair.
I may, we can turn this. We can turn this to a win quite well because we know the boy is here. Sour is here, so if things go wrong,
We have to learn that first.
Well, no, but we know the ring is here, and that's implied that it's with someone. Yeah.
If Baldir just starts
Yeah.
fucking moshing in this fucking in these tunnels, we may be okay.
We just gotta.
That was what I wanted to do the whole time. I was like, I'm level 5. I'm at this point as good as it gets for, like my damage output doesn't increase literally for another 6 levels. So I'm like, this is as good as I get for the next 6 levels.
All right,
That's about where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
Sleepy,
So I was like,
we are gonna roll.
Thanks for hanging.
This is my first rogue ever. This is the first time that I don't do like a bruiser, and I'm like trying to like do a kit. And all right.
but you're still invisible,
You
right?
did, yeah, I will say,
I'm
like,
still invisible, and I
Yeah.
run really fast. Rogues
So-
are really fast.
As long as you don't cast a spell or attack, no one's gonna find you for an
you're
hour.
just locked in a room or in a
Additionally-
facility.
And you can
beat
pick
people
locks.
to the door, as well.
You
And I can what?
You can pick locks. You can dash, bonus action dash normally. So you could run 90 feet around, pick locks, and be invisible for an hour doing all of this.
I
So
plan on that.
additionally, if whoever has the ring, I don't know it's Sour, but if whoever has the ring starts moving
At
rapidly
90
or erratically,
Yeah.
That's true.
then May will know something went wrong.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is
That's
true.
a good point.
That's
I
a
didn't
great
think about
point.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when someone starts going from walking 5 feet or to
From
running 90
pacing, from
feet,
calmly pacing
And
to just
flailing
going.
arms.
Yeah, that's like someone changing it from classical to Da Root Sandstorm in your headphones real quick.
Okay, gang.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oh, shit.
take our leave.
Thanks for
We'll
hanging.
catch some of y'all Sunday and the rest of y'all Wednesday.
I hope we all had fun.
This has been a reminder
Thanks
to
for
So
not
good.
split the party. Sponsored
No.
by We Gon' Die.
Yes.
Later on.
Bye.
Oh
Later.
wait, I just realized, Grace, didn't you say like next week?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
No,
I just realized we
2
have to wait
weeks.
2 weeks.
No.
I have
Could
my
we
brother's
perhaps-
wedding, so there's
Fuck
no
him.
stress.
It's he's gonna get divorced. It's fine. We'll do something else.
They're not gonna go.
Can you
through
just
with it.
live stream
If-
from the wedding?
Just be
Like,
I
If you don't let
object.
us,
This conflicts.
if
with
you
my
don't let
team
us get
schedule.
this wedding ring, you don't believe in this
In the
fucking
sanctity.
sanctity of marriage, and you're not allowed to go anyway. So
Your marriage thing has to wait.
All right, love you guys. Be safe. Be be
Hope you
good.
have fun. Have
Bye.
a good rest of your night.
Bye.
Thanks for
Good.
hanging.
oh wow, what a
well,
What a time.
there goes the plan.
I will say I've spent like a lot of the week writing and most of today writing and like preparing and trying to get ready for like anything that you guys could do. You exclusively this session picked things that I didn't prepare for.
It is 100% how it goes. It
Oh,
is
yes.
100% how it goes.
but
That's the way.
also, I mean, like, look at Celine's rolls. Like,
Yeah.
she had
Yeah.
been rolling great. Like, it was just one that was kind of low, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that that one didn't have a significant bonus on top of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like, even though
It's
her
tough.
stealth is immaculate, like,
It's hard to just take a ring off a finger.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a hard
I
thing
would.
to do.
I know that I, as a DM, would have like bare ass minimum. That's a 25 check. Like, that's a really high check to not notice it.
I was
Like,
ruling it as a 20 to get it.
that is reasonable.
And it's within, I mean,
Yeah.
It's
Celine's good
it's within.
as well.
I think that was
14 to
reasonable.
16 or 14 to 15.
Yeah.
She would have got it, you know? Oh, well.
Good times.
We'll find out in 2 weeks how it plays out.
I still had a lot of fun. I hope y'all did too.
Yeah,
So
I think
much
that's
fun.
great.
I think this
mean,
is a great, yeah.
yeah, this is like first evidence we have on things that we've been hunting, like first major evidence confirmation that like
Good
we're
leads.
finding lead. They're going somewhere, so I'm very excited about that.
Would you like to say something? Do we have a problem?
Hey.
Like it's time. Dinner was forever ago.
I already fed you. Come here. Trouble. Trouble, place.
In hindsight, maybe
Place.
we should have told Celine if it was too tough to just come back.
You would probably still have made an attempt at the ring.
I-
seeing it
I
right in
I
front
think
of you.
probably so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I think in our defense, that would have been something that would have just come naturally. But
Yeah.
I'm worried about Riley.
Yeah.
The fact that
No peeing has happened at all. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, are we about to?
what did she
Like-
do in her fear for Quinn? Is my worry.
Right. And not just that too, but like are there going to be consequences? Yeah,
There are
like just
always
basically like
there are
there's-
going to be
I'm
consequences.
just thinking about so many possible problems that could be happening right now and the consequences that will come of those reactions. Do we know how far Celine traveled distance-wise from us? Like, if we're hugged up against the outer wall of the warehouse where she went in, like, how far away from us, distance in like meters, is she?
I mean, y'all have no way of knowing that.
Yeah.
No,
well, I mean,
but
May
if
would know like whereabouts the ring is.
You know
and
the ring is.
If if May assumes Celine
she's
has
going
made
for
it
the ring.
there,
Yeah. I would have to do some math.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, because like my first game plan next week is probably gonna be something like detect thoughts, which isn't very far, but like I can also send messages up to like 120 feet away.
Yeah.
So like, I just want to know if she's close enough to do that.
Like the locate object is that like we could see that it might be like, I don't know, like 20 feet down and 30 feet over.
Yeah.
But that doesn't indicate the room patterns in the hallway. So it's like
right.
it immediately is like
There's a lot
She
more
mazed
feet to
that
go.
shit like crazy.
a lot more like potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just why you need the ghost step tattoo. To just ignore that. Which is why I love that.
Buddy.
My favorite magic item.
I gave Ash that. I gave it to Ash.
Yes.
I noticed that I looked at that and I was like, I knew you were going to fucking take that. Like,
Thengari and Ash got tattoos together.
hey, I fucking love it.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Thengari and Ash are our season 2 Dirty 20 characters for anyone that's unfamiliar.
Oh,
Very excited about it.
Bro, I feel like this was, you know, maybe it went sort of sour, but like this is one of the most productive sessions we've had. Like
I was literally
Yes.
going
we
to say
got
the
through,
same.
we got a lot done.
Mhm.
I was
I
going
think-
to say the same.
I think our powwow directives helped a lot on the orientation of goals, and I almost think that we should do that every week.
Yeah, we should. I mean,
love more talking about Dinda, so.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine as a DM too, that's like got to be super helpful to CR.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Our
I think that's
thoughts, our thoughts and prayers.
Well, I mean, it's like, you know, giving her ammunition against us too, but I would rather give her more ammunition
love it.
because
Oh,
then
yeah.
we know which direction the ammunition might end up going anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, I
Full
would
disclosure,
never.
I sent a message to Grace earlier today with like, here's some bullets to shoot me in the face with. Like,
Yeah.
like
Grace and I also met today for like 30 minutes going over stuff too. So I was like, yes.
I got to
Yes.
talk to so many friends today.
I think, like, it's way better for Grace to like have an idea of what we're gonna be attempting beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's not like
From
just
session
crazy
prep.
on the spot shit.
Exactly.
I thought
Yeah.
about it
Should
all
we-
week and it was really helpful. And I would only ever use stuff like that to help you guys. Like, if you were
Yeah.
like, well, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna use my lightning spell, I wouldn't then be like,
Canceled.
I'm gonna
Lightning
use all of
reverse.
my
Everyone's
sabers just to
immune.
kill lightning. Fuck you.
No,
nothing
because
but
your
the
goal
hears.
is good story,
I'll only
not
ever use that
undermine
stuff
us.
in your guys' favor so that it's like useful. But emotional
Um,
stuff I will absolutely
do you think-
utilize.
Do you think the planning that we did today, like basically everything that you sent, Nick, like, do you think that maybe we should be sending that a little sooner for more time for Grace to digest what our thoughts are on our game plan,
Oh, I
so
don't-
she can work on that
I
more
don't need
time?
much
Or you
time.
didn't? Okay.
I mean, really,
Well,
it's
I
just kind of thinking about it. There's some stuff like battle maps and stuff that need like dedicated sit down and prep for it time, but so much of this campaign has been just like thinking
Fly.
about the people around you guys
Mhm.
and who they are and why they do the stuff that they do and what the world is and what it's becoming.
Well, here's a heads up. If we survive this night, May is gonna go talk to James again.
Oh, I hoped so. I liked James. That
Me
conversation
too.
was good. That was a character that I thought a lot about today, and just like his history. So there will be things to talk about if that's something that you choose to spend more time with.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm
wait to
excited.
use what's happening with Celine to fuel my motivations.
Oh yes, I've been thinking about that a lot as well.
Yeah. Tonight
I-
was like it was going so well, and I was like, okay, I was gonna send something and be like, maybe not.
I had something
then-
in the wings for you tonight, actually, and it didn't come up. It's
I
only
mean,
a matter of time, though.
Yeah. Because I mean, Demetrius just doesn't know about the Langston in the book either. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all have plenty of time to talk up top while Selena's...
Yeah.
Do a little metagaming together
Well, I mean,
In-
yeah, like we,
in a good way.
our characters, it wouldn't even be metagaming. Like we can shoot the shit while Selena's in
Yeah.
Browntown.
Does it? Yes. We've
I
definitely
see.
been talking or hanging out together, waiting for her, and or like just on the route too, in our individual groups as we were getting there.
Yeah.
So communications would have been made.
Ah.
Probably.
Y'all, of course, can decide what you want to share. I think it was Quinn that saw...
It was.
Quinn was the
yeah.
only one who saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote it
Yep.
down, but then I like put a little asterisk. Says this is meta. I don't know this.
May was preoccupied.
I loved... Pacha made
Yeah,
a significant note of that, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
I like I've noticed you doing it, but I don't know how to like I don't know. Maybe I'll sideline with you later to see if that's something that Rocky maybe should notice or not notice. Or like maybe I think that's a normal thing and maybe Rocky will start like duplicating it, but like we'll just talk about it.
I mean, not to
It's a
like step
great-
in when this is, a
It's-
conversation between you and Nick, but if May's doing it openly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see me doing it, you see May doing it. Like
Rocky's
Yeah.
pretty observant.
Well, and Rocky just kind of wants to fit in. Really? So definitely has a tendency of copying things, whether she realizes it or not. So
Rocky is me and I am Rocky. There's very little.
separation of state.
I think we were talking. I think I had this conversation with the Sunday group, but like, I copy people's physical mannerisms all the time without realizing it, and then incorporate it into my own body language, and
yeah.
then
We become the
realize
same.
down the line that like, oh shit, this person did this one time in front of me, and now it's
There's really cool, like, not to get too fucking nerdy, but there's literally things in your brain called mirror neurons that do that, and it's like literally like an adaptive mechanism to indicate like friendliness. Like
I
it's
love
meant
shit
to,
like that.
and it's so like it's fantastic, and there's like
yeah.
people who do things like that, like it's actually like a good sign, if you want to call it, like as good as you can. Like, it's
Mirroring,
just
like
that.
trying to present
Exactly
in your
like,
monkey
you're try-
brain. I'm like you.
Yeah, I'm like
See?
you. Like, hey, I'm not here to like fuck around. Like, I'm like you. Like,
Mhm.
obviously, it's like that's like early human shit.
Yeah.
It's not as much now, but yeah.
Also, God
It's
forbid,
cool shit like that. I love cool shit like that. I love
Yeah.
learning.
God
I
forbid
have
we
a
get
lot
so
of,
nerdy on our D&D podcast.
Yeah, dorks.
Stuff like that is so
I-
interesting. Sorry.
It really
I tend
is.
to develop like a lot of like vocal tics, and then like my friends will always like Zach will tell you like whenever we were fucking playing D&D, like the well like just like
Is John's classic. Well,
Well, you are fully responsible for beans being a thing
Yeah.
that I say at work.
beans.
I've started saying it when I'm actually like angry, and then I get
Beans!
Like, I laugh at myself. I'm like, God, beans! Like, I normally just curse, and then I'm just like, what the fuck am I saying? Why did I not say fuck? Like,
It's yes, mannerisms and assuming. Like I think we had this conversation last week when we were talking off stream too about how like people never know where we're from because we pick up so many other things from people that we know online at this point that like
Yeah.
Yeah.
our speech patterns and behavior are becoming much more blended.
My whole life has been like, boy, where are you from? Where are your parents from?
Because it ain't
Mine
right
was-
here, these parts.
Mine were always like people trying to hit on me, thinking that they were like being like cute and breaking the ice. I'm like, oh, I like your accent. Where are you from? And I'm like, no accent. That's just me with speech pattern problems.
I'm one of you.
I have your accent. I am you.
What are you
Believe
talking
me,
about?
You from the future. Listen to these
I have
words.
assimilated.
It's time to wake up.
Welcome to the new covenant.
Hold on, what's that one thing? Hey, I'm glad you came around. And it's like the whole Skyrim intro when you like wake up and you're in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
What's that
Finally
dialogue?
Glad you're awake.
You're finally awake.
You were trying to cross the border like that horse thief over there.
Yeah. I never actually played the game, but I've seen this meme so many times. It's hilarious.
Okay, so we were all our Sunday group was all on a video call on Sunday. Wow,
Whoa.
really crazy.
What?
Radical statement, bro.
Bruh.
Source, please. Most of us were not sober. I wrote a fucked up version of the B movie script. I've been
Wait,
reading
I think I
through-
saw that tweet.
Yeah, I've been reading that and like fucking dying laughing. Reading that, and now
I'm not gonna lie, I momentarily forgot about our document until now, and I'm just gonna go back and just read the horrors. Because I remember it was terrible.
we had a
Well, I
Google
started
Doc.
reading
we were
it-
trying to we were trying to plan like real things, and Zach had it. He like opened access to all.
He
of us
opened
and
a Google
immediately-
Doc.
He was like,
It
And
was a-
just
"Dicks,
immediately,
butts, poop,
cock, cum, fuck, shit.
coming
It's like,
mightily."
Man,
Let's get
that's
some
like the best thing
excerpts.
ever, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, but what I was gonna say,
Whoa.
I'm gonna get high and write out the opening to Skyrim now because the B
Yes.
movie has given me
Yes.
so much joy.
Yes.
Here's a quick one. Long cat. Browse Zillow's Rincess. Nice cock. Chris will spend a significant amount of time in the restroom. Butts, question mark, piss on, in parentheses, in parentheses, below, my gigantic butt, you idiots. These are lists of things that we're going to be doing, allegedly. Literal pissing
Wow.
contest. Hiking, s'mores, make pumpkin cinnamon rolls for everyone. Determined hoe.
That was me.
Women's
Receipts.
rights. Haunted
Nor.
location. Go to church and pray gay away. Wine.
These are great. That sounds amazing. You
Sad
should
deeds.
forever mint that.
Where
It needs to be printed and framed,
I agree.
engraved.
Dungeons and Durgon Dragons and drive-ins and dives and divers and dad dicks.
Drinkery, winkery, blinkery. Venon was, oh shit, wrong notes.
September,
fantastic.
do you remember? Question mark.
Worst thing you can think of, okay, go. Not a flaccid representation of Heath Ledger's dick. Getting hog wild in the ass with a hog in my ass.
That was me. I'm responsible. Originally, I wrote by Dr. Chuck Tingle, and then didn't want to give him credit for
Didn't
that.
want to plagiarize either,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Coming with a K.
Like that
Oh boy.
Getting
that
fit
company, Cummings.
Getting fit physically, mentally, emotionally, fiscally, hypothetically, literally, physically, and physically, derogatorily, and fiscally.
Whoa. We want some Zaw, my dudes. Send feet pics, please. Send Bob and Vagin.
Send
Donut.
Bob and Vagine.
Who the fuck am I? Yeah, who the fuck? Are you a little bitch? I'm the most effective sniper in the world with over 200 confirmed kills in Iraq and Afghat / Noidistan. I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't a big sticky mess on my cat. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat. I've never done anything weird with my cats. I promised
Is this
myself
a
I wasn't
solo?
going to make apology video after last year's thing,
This is
so I'm
all
just
the
trying to be as
worst.
short and honest with this as possible.
Just
So,
gonna-
wait. Did you write this by yourself, Crane?
No,
Oh.
This is all
Okay.
of us being
This is an
chaotic.
amalgamation of being drunk, high, and idiots.
So a shared Google Doc together. You
Yeah.
guys were just chaotically
Yeah.
writing these. This is I feel like this needs to be a new online game with friends. Like, you know how there's like Words with Friends and they have like Jackbox games? No. All you need is a Google Doc and start writing a story together while you're drunk.
Oh, yes.
Or a game plan.
Fucking add it to the Google Doc. Let's go.
You like jazz? Grace probably has a quote. And then it's like pages of just saying a big sticky mess.
That's Chris. That's Chris's
A
fault.
block of text.
That's amazing.
That's like 5 or 6 or 7 pages.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh man, that makes me I haven't opened it. The Google Doc that I have open right now specifically for this thing is like the first Google Doc I've used in like years. Because I'm so stuck in sheets now that I'm obsessed with spreadsheet segmentation. I forget what looking at a doc looks like, and it's hilarious.
Shut the fuck up.
That's just a
Why did you name it that?
excerpt. You can't read what I named it.
Yeah, we
No,
can.
you
You can.
Yeah.
It's a shared doc. Everybody
showed
sees
it
the
up.
same name.
Well, it showed up
In
on my
Discord.
Discord notification on my phone. It says 69.png.
I didn't know you could read it. That
Oh yeah,
makes it
you can
sound
see the name of the
stupid.
file. You can absolutely see names of files. And
No,
it's
you can't.
69.
It's a
Yeah.
secret.
Hey.
Whoa.
Tory Decepticon caption.
Oh yeah, that's when we were fucking up
We were
her name.
Tori's
Yeah.
name.
I
was
love that you
typing
guys have
everyone's
different
names
fonts. Did you guys just change fonts per person, or was it just like?
There was
No.
no
That
order
is
to
it's
this.
just chaos.
This
Yeah.
is
You think
just-
there's any sort of organization?
My personal
Tory
favorite.
serpentine pattern.
Makes me laugh so hard.
My favorite is neck cork.
That's me. Why are you farting on that car? Where the fuck is my pizza?
Za has arrived. Her Za has arrived. All hail.
There
Oh,
was like
yeah.
a vague story arc in that. Like she
Yeah.
wanted some za, ordered
you
it, and it
imagine?
got there.
If somebody animated this as a chaotic single story
Oh my God.
progression,
I can't imagine.
imagine
I
it
don't
like in a
want
stick
to.
figure cartoon animation style.
Gerald Way wrote a comic named Catfucker, Young Animals. He inserted his cat lotion into his ass. The Pacific Ocean makes out with Gerland. Oh, see, fuck cat, my chemical furball.
Cats, man. Cats and jizz
I
are a
think-
thing in this
I
dog.
think
Yeah.
those are band names.
We got on a tangent. I remember this. We were talking about Shane Dawson's "I didn't fuck my cat" apology. That's what was in the
Oh.
doc. And then Tori talked about how Gerard Way apparently made a comic where his
Named
cat.
Maybe I wrote that. Maybe she just put young animals, and I think I put cat fucker.
Oh, it's a lot.
You know, you can check the history of a doc to see who wrote what, by the
Can
way.
you?
Yeah. You just go into like view change
At this
history.
point, I'm not sure even.
I don't want
I
to
don't
know.
know
It's
if I
been
want to
so
know.
like changed and edited over.
You can go back into version history basically all the way back to the beginning of the document. You just have to click on it and look at the versions and watch. Who's
My
made
psyche
what
couldn't
changes.
handle that.
It's a lot of excess research. The only time I ever use that is when like I have a shared doc for work and someone fucks something up and I'm like, okay, who's making changes that are not supposed to be? And you go and you find out who it is. I'm like, stop. You stop right now. You are not allowed to touch this column. I will literally remove your access to the sheet. It happens a lot. And it makes me really mad, especially when they start changing my formatting. I'm like, no, this column is highlighted for a reason, bitch. Stop moving it.
APA only.
Get your bitchery off my highlighted section.
MLA is for fucking nerds.
APA
What's it?
only.
What's MLA?
MLS.
Oh,
It's
oh.
a different kind of format.
for writing. That's yes. No, ours are just cells and when I say formatting, I mean like conditional formatting and like highlighting the
Cells.
cell.
The only exception that I
Are your cells
accept-
powered by mitochondria?
It's the powerhouse. It has to be.
Powerhouse of the cell.
I only accept not MLM or APA, only PSP.
MLM.
The WWJD.
For the cats. For the cats. Oh man. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go though. My migraine is still not going away.
Yeah.
This
Thanks for
Dr. Pepper was
hanging.
supposed to help, and it did not help.
I'm sorry. Well, I hope you had fun. It was so much fun playing with you. It was the best time. I appreciate you.
Yes.
So much
We will be
love.
DMing in the Discord and all of the things to continue
Most
our
definitely.
all the construction. I love you guys. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Ah, fuck. Trouble. Chill. I just got the sweater.
And now it's gone.
And now it's his. All things return to Doge. Let me see who's online. We should probably toss a raid, huh?
Yeah.
As I just lose my mind reading over this document again. Like
This is the funniest thing I think I've ever laid eyes on.
it's
If I'm being
pretty
completely
funny.
honest.
Like it's a I can't wait to come back to this 10 years later and just be like, oh yeah.
Can I show this on
Tw-
stream? I feel like I can probably.
They deserve it. 21 people have endured.
Yeah.
The
if
last
they don't,
half hour of
they
this.
should probably be able to see this.
Okay, so here's what we're looking at. Here's what we're working with.
This document had a purpose, to be clear. Like
Yeah.
it started out with a purpose, but man, did it just lose it.
This
We
turned
lost
into
the
something.
thread.
I'm just gonna start a dramatic reading, if that's okay.
Please.
Oh my god, yeah.
So, all of the context you need. These are things that we're planning for. Literal pissing contest. Hiking, s'mores. Make pumpkin cinnamon rolls for everyone. Duh. Determined hoe. Women's receipts. Nor. Haunted location. Go to church and pray gay away. Wine. Hide and seek with candles. Fun wine for Tori. I'ma bring my guitar. We can play Wonderwall. A M D M A M D M. That's not at all the chords for Wonderwall. Not even a little bit, slightly. Here it is. I love pumpkin cinnamon. Sad Deans where it's sardines, but you have no friends, so you just go somewhere alone and be safe. Sad sardines. September. Do you remember? And that we read all this.
Yeah.
So hey.
Whoa, we didn't say
Wait.
walk around Banjo Town.
Also, like Munchkinkin,
Oh fuck.
bumper cars will not be tolerated.
Company said in parentheses Google. Be intolerant of someone different from us.
I want to go to
Take a guess.
Banjo Town. Apple pie, papple eye, papple picking.
And like the crazy thing is like you'll be reading this like drivel of insanity and then like one actual thing will make it through, like
Not
mustache
one.
TV game, capture the flag, mustache TV game, grace equals resume equals baby, start a small business, bargain quest.
Oh yes. Wait,
Oh boy.
there we go. Now it's art.
But the last worst thing you can think of, the last thing just says
Oh,
opium.
after like Getting hog wild in the ass with a hog in my ass. This is just a lot, huh?
It's love broaders over the garden.
Over the garden wall.
Ah.
What Tori quote? We all lure one horny person to not murder. Tori quote, I'm on a list. Oh, those are like middle names.
Yeah.
I get it. Like or like monikers.
Yeah. The thing.
Tori, we all lure one horny person to not murder. Septian 2022. Seption. Yeah, sorry. Tori, I'm on a list. Seption. Tori Speption.
Spession.
Tori secession. Tori septum piercing.
People's
Whoa.
names slightly wrong will forever scratch an itch in my sense of
The
humor.
fucking
It's in the same corner
Ben
as
Shapiro
Cannibal
one.
jokes. Fuck, I love that.
Oh, man.
Benny Shapes.
Also,
Oh, man.
Benedict Cumberbatch's one.
It's
Yeah.
a classic.
The classic.
I'm gonna find someone for us to raid real quick. If you've made it this far, hey,
God bless you. Like,
congratulations.
We gained 3 people.
Yum yum, you did it.
I don't know.
We're gonna raid His Majesty. King Norcatlius's
Hey.
inspiration himself. If it's going, just make sure. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna show a lot of love, do a little dance, make a little noise, get down tonight. It'll be a good time. And we're gonna have a good time. So go show a little bit of love and enjoy. King Norcalius is an amazing streamer. They do like role play, like he rules a kingdom, and like the people that are like in the chat are like people living in the kingdom. It's just really fun.
That's
and
cool.
different.
That's fantastic.
It's so cool. They have like guests sometimes to like enact like scenarios, and everyone in the kingdom like reacts to it, and it's just very cool. So we're gonna go and we're gonna do things. What's so funny?
I was looking for something fucked up to say, so I googled what is the most fucked up thing you can say to someone.
Why would you do that?
Oh no.
Because I was just like, what can I say? And I felt like I didn't have time to really come up with something, so I was just
Right,
like,
right.
what does the internet have for me?
We're gonna get hog wild in the ass with a hog in my ass. Go in peace, make the words do good. We got 5 seconds.
The first comment is, I want to fuck your infant son.
Jesus